So, God bless whoever told me about this one, but this is apparently LonerBox crashing his Orbiter Kalinda stream and then debates a bunch of anti-fans. Because Kalinda is a woman, of course, they have to hone in on her and try to make content out of her. So it is LonerBox who is coming in to proudly defend his orbiters, okay? I would do the same. If any of you guys decide to become a content creator and then people go after you guys, I will be your white knight, okay? I will be your knight in shining armor. I'll come in and save you, okay? Anyway.
Are they allowed to...
Now you're just gonna...
Okay. Back to the beginning.
No, yeah.
This is some good slop. Okay.
No, hold on. Hi, Loner.
So the anti-fans are misogynist communities now? They have always been misogynist. Where were you living? Under a rock?
Do you want to talk to this Cheeto dude?
I mean, it can. It's going to be a really quick conversation. Like, yeah, this person's a freak.
Really quick conversation.
Cheeto, is your shit working?
What? The guy with 600,000 subscribers? Okay, dude. This isn't Cheeto's Route Kitten House, according to Destiny? No. Wait, what? Really? Okay, we'll know whether or not it's a Cheeto or Rao Kitten House, okay? If it's a Cheeto, he's just going to be mumbling and like fucking breaking stance, and he's gonna make himself into an embarrassment. If it's a Rao Kitten House, he's gonna spurg out and start calling names in 10 minutes, okay? We'll see which one is which, alright? That's how you tell them apart.
I think
Good luck.
yeah, my shit is slow. I think I needed to update or something. Hold on.
Okay, never mind. A sneezely voice? I think this is Rao Kitten House. Yeah, this is definitely Rao Kitten House. Oh my god, dude.
Destiny had confirmed this before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, this is a snively, this is like the snively voice of like a fucking domestic abuser, okay? Instantly making the conclusion that this person is, in fact, Rao Kitten House, okay? I know my radar for domestic abusers is going off, okay? Beep, 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 beep. Okay, all right.
Also, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Foodshops, if you had a chance to switch your positions and be a right-winger with all your closest community members in on the grift, would you? No. Also, I don't see that happening with my community either. I think that they would, like, just leave my community. Like, why the fuck would they stay around if I'm gonna grift, right? Like, that makes no sense. Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's like, oh, yeah, if you could keep your closest community members. No, I wouldn't. Because not only is it competitive, but it's also, like, very ruthless to be in the right-wing grift community. Like, even then, they face their own, like, kind of crazy drama, which is, like, not worthwhile to me. It just doesn't feel good, like, to grift. It doesn't feel good to, like, fucking lie like that. It just doesn't feel good. Like, no amount of money, like, the money would, like, ease the pain of grifting, I guess, like, 100%. Like, I'm not gonna deny that, but it's ultimately just doesn't feel worthwhile to me all that much.
I have a couple questions. I'm not a snarker. I'm not a Sun fan.
Okay, dude.
So LonerBox, we've already had a conversation in chat, so I'm going to go down a couple questions in very specific order to hopefully get to the point of the matter. One.
This is so cringe.
Is all Israel propaganda funding public?
This is not like, dude, a Cheeto would never ask this, okay? Like, a Cheeto would never ask this. With a serious face. Yeah, so a Cheeto here. Hello, a Cheeto here. Hold on. Let's take a look at what his face is, okay?
So I seen this guy actually because back in like 2022 he collaborated with Sneeko, and I think he was
They don't even sound close to the same. Never mind. They don't even sound close to this is Ryle. Nice, good one, Ryle. Thank you. Good one.
Depends on who too. If they were funding Americans to do propaganda, that would almost definitely be public. You'd have to go through FARA.
Well, you'd say depending would already be a no, right?
I'm not even good at oh my god, we're getting lucky. We're just always ending up
if you only want yes or no questions, then fine.
Go and loot the other places.
Well, no.
But if you want something that's relevant to what I did, then you'd probably need to acknowledge that if they were going to fund foreign nationals to do propaganda, that would have to appear somewhere.
That's a lot.
You couldn't hide that.
What, within the Israel government or the local government?
It would probably be Israel registering.
You did not report it, right?
It would be Israel registering through FARA. I have a weapon now.
Gotcha. So your opinion is that all Israel propaganda is public. Is that fair?
Oh God, you've been away from your minder for like 30 seconds. No, not all of it is public. If they're going to involve foreign nationals, then yes, they would have to go public somewhere.
Why would so non-internal funding of propaganda, right? Which
unless it's illegal. Unless it's illegal, obviously they could be breaking the law. They could be doing it Russia style. Okay.
Do you think that they're not ever? Never?
I have no idea.
That's fair. I probably don't know either. So if I don't have access to FARA, right, which I don't. And it may
you
be
mean you don't have access to FARA.
Is that something you would request for information on, or is that something that I can just search right now while we're on the call?
So that's how they found out with the Instagram or the TikTok videos. They're public filings, so I don't know exactly how you look through it myself, but yeah, you'd be able to find it somewhere.
Okay, so we can say neither of us know for sure. Is that fair assessment?
Neither of us know what for sure.
Okay, so the topic for anyone who wasn't reading chat earlier, I think it's I'm going to go through my questions. We'll say neither of us know, and you can contest that later. I don't think it's prominent to this question, and we can go back and contest this premise later. My kind of proposition or conclusion. Well, no. One of the propositions is Destiny paid in. According to you, Ryan, is Destiny paid in part or in whole for your trip to Israel? Correct.
Yeah, he paid in part.
Right. And you also said on stream, this is the nicest things anyone has ever done for you, which you already agreed it's something you feel he paid for.
I said it was one of the nicest things, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not here to nail you down. I think that you would have to contend with the idea that Destiny was charitable once in his life.
I'm sorry.
Because Destiny is not known for being a charitable person. Destiny has never helped anyone that I know of. Destiny is an awful person, but Israel is known for funding propaganda. And so you would have to contend with the idea that you feel that it's more likely that Destiny funded your trip to Israel and the one time he was nice ever, or Israel likely didn't ever fund propaganda and that neither of us checked into it, but it's unlikely.
I was laughing at the game.
You're like dressing up as a lawyer for this.
This isn't the real Cheeto. Hell no.
Destiny funded the top surgery of some non-binary person once.
He funded
he just like donated to it.
Was that not spite? Wasn't that to spite somebody at the time? Wasn't that to spite somebody at the time and to get in with the hold on. The bottom surgery.
How do you like, oh my god, dude, can you just imagine being as like fucking cowardly as Ryle, like to fucking hide behind a fucking persona where nobody knows who the fuck he is because he can't bear to put himself in the hot seat or to attribute his own fucking name to it, even though everybody knows who the fuck he is, so the fucking disguise doesn't matter anyway. It just shows how cowardly he is to like upfront like do anything. Like, can you imagine him like actually debating with his real name on the line, right? Like, it's okay, okay? Like, it's okay. You can go in and you can debate other people as your real name, okay? Your real first and last name, and you can call us, you know, my dead name. You can refer to me as my dead name, okay? You can go like, well, Henry, and then you can go ahead and call LonerBox like fucking Nazif or some shit, okay? It's okay. We can play on even playing fields, but this like fucking this fucking like hiding behind a Cheeto. I found a magnetron. Listen, yeah. But this entire thing with like just hiding behind shit is so fucking cringe to me. Oh my god. Put in your safe pocket. If you don't put in your safe pocket, I'm firing you. But yeah, like it's just so cringe. I don't know. Like what's with this shit, dude? You know? Anyway.
Specifically, the bottom surgery.
You know more than I do.
It was
the bottom surgery. Hold on. Hold on.
Listen, I'm not trying to dogpile you here, but I actually know about this, okay? And you're just wrong. It was someone's top surgery, and he did it anonymously, and it was not to spite this person. It was when they were on good terms, and also he spent a whole bunch of money on.
Didn't he weaponize that?
Yeah, he talked about it later, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, you
immediately. Immediately he did. Hold on. You got your point out.
Several months.
Hold on. You got your point out. And I heard you out.
Hey, do you guys remember? Do you guys remember when I said that like you can tell whether or not it's Ryle because he'll spurk out within like the first like 10 minutes? Remember when I said that? What is happening right now, huh? What's happening? And
I agree with you.
I told you guys. I'm never wrong.
He definitely paid for that top surgery, right?
He's so bad at debating, dude. He's so cringe.
Wait, just really quick. Was he spiting the person that he paid for bomb surgery or someone else?
He did that and weaponized that because it wasn't an act of charitability.
Who was he spiting?
He was spiting after that the people around him.
No, wait. How long after?
He wanted the it was Lemirou, right? I know the person, right? It was Lemirou?
Yeah, but was he spiting her when he paid for
Oh my god, dude, you're really gonna tell me that you came here in a disguise. There's no pressure on your reputation. You don't even have a reputation. There's no pressure on you in any way whatsoever. You want to confront something, right? And then what? And then nothing. And then nothing. You're just really bad at debate. You're really bad at confronting with the facts. Okay? You're not channeling your inner Kuihman. All right? You can do better than this. You need to do better. All right? You need to do better on confronting shit like this, okay? Like, damn, dude. Like, where did all the energy go that you got from doing domestic abuse? Like, where's all the energy? Where's all the violent rage that you had? Like, did you lose your balls or something? Or
bomb surgery?
No. Okay. I could rephrase it. Fair enough. I could rephrase it that it was something done out of an act to gain charitability or gain. Was it before or after the Keffels incident?
It was way before.
I think it was way before.
Okay, then I'm thinking of a different. Then maybe I'm less educated on this than I.
No, you're just straight up not educated. Okay. You sound like a high school dropout.
That's true though. Let's say he did it even just despite like a transphobe, right? Or let's say he did it despite someone.
I already threw that away, so I think that's unfair. I already threw away that it was charitable. I was more saying that he used it and weaponized it afterwards because he was more spite based, and he probably was doing it. He was
planning on weaponizing it afterwards. Why would you be planning on weapon? Like, was he expecting him and Lumiru to fall out?
Well, don't you think that Hassan probably does like funding for certain instances, like Gaza, because he wants the publicity?
I'm pretty sure.
So you think he did it? So you think he did it to? You think he funded Lumiru's surgery so that he could look better than other creators who also do charity for trans people?
That's so. Yeah. So when I said exactly.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. Let's say that happened then. So let's say he did that. Yeah. Let's say that was his motive. Could Lumiru still not think, oh, that's a nice thing for someone to do to me?
Yeah, but it still could be propaganda, right? Just like it could have come from Israel, right?
Also, what is up with him, dude? What the fuck? Dude, this entire world is not made out of conspiracies and shit. Like, you have no idea how many things are out in the open, all right? Like, dude, also, why the fuck are we talking about IVP right now? Who the fuck cares? Like, nobody cares about the subject. God, you sound so retarded. Holy shit. Also, like, why the fuck are you questioning LonerBox when you should be questioning Kuihman? Hello? The meme, that was an anti-Semitic joke. The meme is that Kuihman is Jewish. You're welcome, by the way.
Anonymous.
So it is okay. So it doesn't.
Yeah, it still could have been.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you didn't feel like it was a nice. Hold on, no. I don't care. I agree with you. It was probably felt like a nice thing from Destiny, but it was still probably propaganda from Israel. Why were you hanging out with Elon Levy? Why were you with Israel spokespeople?
Just so you know, it's kind of crazy to me how fast they turned on LonerBox as well. Actually, no, it's how slow it was. It actually surprised me because I knew that this was coming. I knew that this was gonna happen. That they were gonna turn on LonerBox eventually. There was absolutely no way Kuihman's people were gonna like not snark on LonerBox, right? Like in public, I mean, like face-to-face confrontations for this long. Like, it's not happening. So, yeah, like, I guess all I can say about this is, like, well, it is what it is. I guess, you know, you can't really say you weren't expecting it, right? Like, why even keep a bridge with Kuihman? Like, I've said this time and time again. You're keeping a bridge with people who hate you. Like, you are so stupid for keeping a bridge with, like, all of his snarkers. Like, what the fuck? Like, with the audience that is not being calmed down by Kuihman. Kuihman isn't putting in any effort to stop the snarkers from snarking on you. He's not doing that. He's enabling them. So it's like, why the fuck do you still have a bridge? God, you're so stupid.
Because there was probably funding coming through.
Wait, so you think what were we doing with Elon Levy? Tell me.
What were you doing? I don't know. I wasn't there. You were there.
Well, there's footage of it out.
You're
saying this is a propaganda tour. You haven't watched it? So you haven't watched the tour that you think was propaganda? To be clear.
Wait, do I need to see every single minute of the thing to get an opinion, or are you going to counter my opinion?
Well, you mentioned one.
I gotta feel. Either counter my point, or don't say you need to watch every single minute.
Yeah, just keep in mind, like, these are literally the most mentally ill motherfuckers. Okay, all right. They hide behind a mask, like fucking like this a Cheeto mask, because they just can't bear it. They can't bear the embarrassment of being incredibly mentally ill and exposed for being like literally schizophrenic. Okay.
Just counter my point.
To watch any minute. You
did. You said I didn't watch all the footage. I got some of it. I could have saw some of it.
Damn, those are some good ass content. Next time somebody like next time something like this happens, please, please, please tell me immediately. There's nothing I love more than farming off of embarrassing displays like this one. Holy cow, dude. Holy moly, this is so embarrassing for him. Holy shit, this makes me so happy.
I clearly saw some of it, so either counter my point or don't say you didn't see every minute, just counter my point.
You didn't see enough to be able to tell me what us.
Well, what's the counterpoint? What's the counterpoint? You're just doing a pop quiz because you don't actually have a point or a counterpoint. You're just saying you didn't see enough footage, but there's no counterpoint.
Do you think it's unfair for me to ask you what the person that you mentioned did?
You already did. You already did, but you didn't have a reason to bring that up. You can either bring up the counterpoint that there's a reason that
I'm just asking you what we did.
No.
I'm going to shut up.
You're saying
that I need
to watch more footage. You're saying I need to watch more footage, and I'm saying why. Say why.
Because if you're going to bring up someone like Alan Levy, you should probably know what we did.
Say why. No. I said say why. You said I need to watch.
Why is he freaking... Dude, he's so embarrassing, dude. Oh my god. Dude, just... Ryle, listen to me, okay? Just never appear in public ever again, okay? You're like embarrassing yourself. Like, you're literally embarrassing yourself, okay? Like, Jesus.
Watch more footage, and I'm saying say why, because you're just repeating yourself.
Oh, I'll say why, because it behooves oneself when they are naming and invoking.
You don't have a counterpoint. You don't have a counterpoint.
He's so, please, just, Ryle, it's okay, or whoever this motherfucker is, if it's not Ryle, okay, it's okay. You are embarrassing, okay? You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to your family. You're an embarrassment to your friends. You're an embarrassment to your Snarker community, okay? You're an embarrassment. Just never appear in public. Be like August and just make videos, okay? Put the JStock videos in the bag, bro. Okay?
You don't have a counterpoint. You're just telling me to watch more footage, but you don't have a reason.
Listen, Magabest, if you don't know, this is JStock's editor. If it is Ryle, it's JStock's editor. If you want to know the other editors in this space, this is the guy, all right? He is, listen, okay? No one is as mature as you. No one is as composed as you are, okay? All right? These motherfuckers, they are beneath you, all right? These guys are all beneath you.
Each other.
They find each other through shared mental illness, okay? You're welcome.
True.
All right.
Why? Because you were with Ivan Livy, right? Which is fine. It's not necessary that is the reason for a problem, but you told me that I need to watch more footage, which may be a reason why I'm wrong. I'm telling you to tell me why I'm wrong. That's fine. I'll admit that I'm wrong. All I saw was the limited amount of footage. That doesn't mean I'm right.
I still don't know what your claim is.
It's so cringe.
You said that we were with propagandist.
You said that we were with Alan Levy to make a point.
My point is,
what did me and Alan Levy do?
My point is, you were with somebody. Had a trip where your proposition is destiny is more charitable than Israel.
God.
That Israel isn't likely a propagandist country that spends money on paid trips. And I'm saying it is more likely that Israel paid for it than destiny.
Neither of those implications are made in what I said, but okay.
I'm regrounding the conversation because you're re-asking me why I didn't see all of the footage, which is fine. I don't know. I just know that Ivan Levy
I didn't say all of the footage. To be clear. I just said enough footage to have an inkling about what happened with the person who you brought up. You brought up Alan Levy. You brought him up.
Yes, he's a propagandist for Israel. I just told you I didn't have the information, so you can keep asking, but I'm going to keep telling you the same
answer.
Doesn't
it matter what you do with a propagandist?
Well, I think that I have made a claim, so you can counter it, or you can just keep saying watch more footage, but you don't really have a point.
No, I'm not saying watch more footage. I'm just asking you if you
did say watch. You said I should.
No. Would it not have been helpful to your case that you're trying to present before my learned friend of the Council of Prosecution to know what we did? If you're going to assert that we did propaganda,
I didn't say you did propaganda, did I? So now you're just making sure.
Would it have helped your case to know what follows with you were with Alan Levy? Would it not have helped your case to have...
I can see how this dude is a domestic abuser. Yeah, he probably got into like a 5-minute talk with his girlfriend and then just started wailing on her, dude. Like literally turning into like a statistic instantly. Like turning her into a statistic, okay? Like the moment, like, hello, Ryle, we need to talk. And then 5 minutes in, like he's like spurging out and like fucking throwing a flurry of punches like it's Street Fighter.
One sentence of elaboration beyond that statement.
You can keep talking on the meta. I already made my main point. Which
Answer the question. That's not meta. That's an elaboration. That's the opposite of meta. We're going from the general to the specific.
No.
That's not meta.
I could watch infinite amounts of footage, couldn't I? Aren't there dozens of hours? And you're telling me I shouldn't need to watch that. So you're saying I should only need to watch a certain amount.
Oh yeah. Notice how in the Snarker communities is everybody who is bad to women. Okay, like these guys are all like easily so like provably. By the way, I'm wearing heavy shields. But like it's so obvious that these guys are like just so bad to women. And they're the ones trying to like fucking guilt trip and concern troll about Destiny and about Israel and stuff like that. Like, motherfucker, you are Israel. You are what you want Destiny to be, okay?
A shorter amount, not an infinite. Yeah. Let me finish my sentence. You're saying that I should watch...
Kalinda is just having a great time. Fucking chowing down.
A shorter amount. And that shorter amount should contain some point that you want to make, LonerBox, that some shorter amount of information would give me a different perspective than you're hanging with a propagandist for Israel. What is the point you want to make in that shorter amount of footage?
You should watch enough that you can say.
You don't have a point. You don't have a point. Okay, gotcha.
My point. What did I just say?
You don't have a point. You're just telling me to watch more footage, which is fine, but it's not really going to move.
I literally just said. What did I just say? If you're saying I don't have a point, surely you heard what I said. But you said I don't.
Okay, yeah. Your point was watch more footage, right? Which is no, right? And we're grounding out on this.
Maybe enough footage that you know something about the conversation that was had with the propagandists. Yeah.
What did he say, that Palestinians were getting genocided?
God, and the worst part is that like this guy clearly sounds like he's fat. Okay, he's like fucking like you can hear the chin clapping against his neck every single time he speaks. All right, he has the fat voice.
Probably not, right?
No, he didn't say that. Does that make it propaganda?
Okay.
It's propaganda to not say something.
Okay.
So what was being said? Are you just going to keep leaving it void? You can play in the gaps. But we'll just end the... I mean, we can just end the conversation.
I'll tell you what we...
Oh, I can't win the debate. I sound like a fucking loser right now. I gotta run.
Talk about if you can...
I'm asked for that for 5 minutes. I already told you I told you I'd admit that I didn't know what was happening. First of all, I already admitted that. So you're asking me for something I've already conceded.
So
I also told you that if you...
Did you just look at the picture?
Absolutely. You look like you're hanging out with an Israel propagandist.
You just looked at the picture, and that's how you...
Problem? Yeah, oh, no. There's more. Yes. There's more to that. There's more to it than that. You said that Destiny paid for the trip for you. You assumed that Destiny paid for the trip when he's the least charitable person I've ever met. He's the most abusive person who would never give anybody a dime. And your assumption was Destiny did something nice for you. Right? That was my first hint.
Bottom surgery and trips to Israel. Apparently, the exceptions there.
And canvassing.
I don't need any other instances. I need a trip to Israel.
Okay.
Dude, literally. Oh my god, dude, it's so cringe. LonerBox is probably like the one person most justified to hate Destiny on this level, okay? Like I feel like LonerBox is whatever because LonerBox essentially built his entire like friend group around Destiny. Like he's befriended Straighter Raid at the time. He's actually become personal friends with like a lot of people around Destiny. And then when the whole Destiny shit dropped, and the Pixie shit dropped, like LonerBox was essentially completely destroyed. Like he was destroyed emotionally from the whole situation, and he was contemplating quitting content creation. In the end, I guess he stayed on, but like he cut ties with a whole fucking bunch of people. And he said that he felt very disillusioned with how like, we literally were personal friends, but then you betrayed us, and all the secret details that, I've told you just like started leaking them out and stuff like that, right? So yeah, like of course he's gonna feel some type of way, like he's justified to hate Destiny, not only in the sense of like, Pixie was his girlfriend at the time, but it was also his entire social network, and he's been to like the canvassing events and stuff like that, right? But then his hatred for Destiny isn't even close to like the Snarkers' hatred to Destiny. And the reason why the Snarkers go after LonerBox is because he's not hating Destiny enough, right? Like he is still like if Destiny said a point that he agrees with, he's gonna say, I agree with this point, right? Like his views on Destiny personally as a person has nothing to do with their political views and their political takes. They are still like super aligned politically and like when commentating on other things, right? So, which is why people have a problem. LonerBox formed a bridge with Kuihman like many months ago, but like this has always been a source of contention between them, as well as Israel versus Palestine as well, and what happened on October 7th. Yeah, it's so cringe. So cringe.
Can you explain how it was that LonerBox got a bridge with Kuihman? Like, I'm still confused about that.
Oh yeah, I think that LonerBox just came across Kuihman for the first time after he like came across his stream, essentially. And I think it's maybe by random. Maybe by random he came across his stream. I'm not entirely sure. But at the time, a lot of this space in general started watching Kuihman. Like that was during his big blow up moment, where he is backing out of covering me and he is covering a bunch of other shit. Like he was pretty big on the Mama Max drama, and essentially because a lot of LonerBox's audience was watching Kuihman at the time as well, LonerBox decided to form a bridge with Kuihman. And LonerBox thought that he was really funny, which, to be fair, he is. And then, LonerBox started to raid into Kuihman and essentially just like trying to help his career, which is a crazy move, right? And yeah, I think that LonerBox wasn't looking closely enough. I think he's too forgiving.
LonerBox.
Sorry?
Guess you know more about LonerBox. Like, you've seen Kuihman and you've seen how he acts, especially towards women, commentating about women. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sure LonerBox sees that. How can you reconcile that? How do you think LonerBox, do you think he doesn't notice it?
Well, LonerBox probably thinks it's all fucking for memes or some shit, right? Like, he probably made a fucking connection, because at the time you had to know that he felt really strongly, I think, about like fucking Steven, right? Like Steven is a bad person, whatever. Yeah, he felt strongly about that. So it's kind of understandable why he would just turn to Steven's enemies as an emotional response, right? But I don't think he realized how crazy they were. I don't think he was aware of that at the time. I don't think he's aware of the fact that like Kuihman would do unhinged shit, like try to find YouTubers with Down syndrome, like with like 5 views, and like fucking ruining their lives even more by fucking clowning on them and making videos about them. Like this is like something that he regularly does as well. And yeah, I don't know. I think I just feel like LonerBox is kind of a victim of circumstance as well. In this case, yeah, and I don't think LonerBox is boosting Kuihman's career on purpose to like spite Destiny. I think that just mainly because otherwise he would be in line with the Antifans right now, and he would be pulling like anti-fan shit, but he isn't. Like LonerBox is very much anti-fan in a way, right? But
I don't think LonerBox is like boosting Kuihman's career. I'm just like,
he raided into him.
Just wonder if maybe he doesn't notice like Kuihman's bad behavior, or is it?
Yeah, I think he didn't notice. Like nobody ever knows everything that someone is up to.
Yeah, I guess so.
And yeah, either nobody like fucking told him. Like, you have to understand that it's a really weird mix of like really right-wing people in the Snarker crowd and really left-wing people in the Snarker crowd, because it's a bunch of Hassan motherfuckers and lefties who fucking hate Destiny for his anti-lefty takes. And in addition to a bunch of right-leaning people, like Nick Fuentes type adjacent people on Kiwi farms, who are like very like anti-Indian, like anti-Jew and stuff like that. And they just kind of became this apolitical mess whose only political ideology is like hating Steven. So yeah, it's a really weird crowd of like lefties and like righties who also both really hate Israel, right? Because the righties hate Israel because it's full of Jews, and the lefties hate Israel because it's full of Jews. Okay, same reason. All right, but yeah, like it's basically like that. Yeah, and Kuihman doesn't do himself any favors, because I think like my assumption is that he's a non-practicing Jew, because if he was practicing, there is absolutely no way he would have this much self-hatred, because he is a Jew who essentially hates himself to the point where he is a fan of Nick Fuentes. He boosts a lot of, he really likes praising Sam Hyde in the past. He's no longer a fan of Sam Hyde, I think, but in the past, he is a fan of Sam Hyde, who is also a raging anti-Semite, right? He loves browsing Kiwi farms. Yeah, like he's just very much a self-hating Jew, and like it's just super cringe. Like he just becomes a useful idiot for anybody who is like actually anti-Semitic. So Kuihman isn't very smart about that either. Yeah, I don't know. So fucking stupid, dude. Holy shit. Anyway.
Okay, do you have any other instances? Okay, canvassing. Do you think that's not for his political cause? Not for him to get connection? Do you think he actually door knocked? Or was he too busy sleeping with women and sending around their nudes?
He did door knock. What are you talking about? It's on video, bro. Loner, did Destiny not door knock? Did he
most of the time?
Both times that he did it? Or did he not? Or did he only do it the first time?
Yes, we all went on 2 rounds of door knocking, and he was there for both of them. Yes.
Okay, weren't there multiple weeks?
I wonder if LonerBox and Destiny will ever reconcile. Like, why? Okay, listen. While I get asked this question a lot. Okay, like, oh, do you think that they will ever reconcile? I've also asked Steven this question directly. As far as I'm concerned, like, Steven probably wants LonerBox back. I think to Steven, at the very least, I think the way that he views LonerBox is like, oh, he's actually legitimately a very trustworthy person, and in a way, I have kind of betrayed his trust, like, in a way, right? Like, he's kind of a little bit fucked up there, right? But at the same time, you know, I want LonerBox. I want LonerBox to be someone independent, right? Make sense? Like, I want LonerBox to be somebody who is independent. I want LonerBox to be somebody who is like, he has his own orbit and he has his own career and he's trying to develop that on his own. The moment that he gets associated with Steven again, well, guess what happens? Now everybody would be talking about him only in relation to Steven. Like, I ultimately, I just don't think he's able to develop his own identity, which is like the really important thing, right? Yeah, a lot of Destiny orbiters just kind of disappear into nothingness, just mainly because they can never ever detach themselves from Destiny ever. And, you know, like, I face that same issue, right? Which is why I understand that. So yeah, you don't want to kill your career that way, especially when you have a chance to get out.
Weekends where he was there, where nobody could find him because he was too busy spending time with the women there. Is that a thing I made up?
Yeah.
Well, I only went to one trip. For the
Look, listen, if you backstab and betray Steven, you destroy your career. If you stay with Steven, your career is still destroyed. It'll just die slower. I'm sorry. That's just the reality of being a Destiny orbiter.
Do you really think so?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's only 2 Destiny orbiters that have ever gotten out of the encampment, okay? Or whatever the Antifans call it, the plantation, okay? Hassan and Vosh. Oh, Chalogic as well. Yeah. There's only 3. Chalogic, Hassan, and Vosh, the big 3. Yeah.
Not so
erudite. Kind of. Like she is still struggling, in my opinion. Like, she's still struggling to find a place for herself. Like, the way that she comes off to me. But like, I don't, yeah. That's just my own personal professional opinion, though. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Don't forget Lily Pichu. Stop. Lily Pichu had her own shit, like, this entire time. She was part of, like, yeah, stop. You're just flat out wrong. Yeah. Anyway.
Special events, he would do that. Yeah, I don't think he did that when people were supposed to be canvassing. Yeah. Maybe he did. I don't know. You can take that up with someone else, though. I thought we were talking about my apparent propaganda trip, which you've looked at pictures of. Okay.
Well, we're all talking about.
Basically, I'm saying that, you know, the survival rate of being in Steven's orbit is like 5%, like 3% or 5%. Okay, like, the chances are not good, right? Anyway,
on a scale of probability, because neither of us could know, right? You don't know. You don't know the counter positive, right?
It's still more destructive.
Well, oh, by the way, if you want to speak, just say pause, okay? Before you say anything. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, would you ask?
Would you say that an anti-fan, like backstabbing Steven, is more destructive than this long-term destruction that...
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, because you dedicate your career to hatred and like short-term gain, right? You'll get a lot of like social validation from anti-fans, and you'll get like a lot of donations as well. But ultimately, look at Kuihman now. He still cannot break past 10,000 subscribers, despite the fact that he is talented, he's funny, right? He's also good looking. So it's like he has everything. He has everything there to potentially become a really, really good content creator, but he still cannot break free of 10,000 subscribers, right? Why is that? Why is that? Too, right? Yeah, look at J-Stock too. Bro's kind of like chicken McFucked, right? Career over. He's surrounded by the worst of the worst people, right? Like, you can't break past the way that content creators die, okay, isn't just quitting content creation. It's when you no longer have the capacity to grow. When you have squandered and destroyed every single other capacity to grow and to like develop your passion for the career, that is also what I consider to be like a death of a content creator. Like, the moment that you squander that and like the moment that it's gone like that, or you dedicate your career to one cause, the more you'll never break out of that cycle and you're just essentially fucked forever. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just my take on it.
The way I see Jessica, it's such a short-sighted transactional strategy, you know, that was clearly...
Well, yeah, but like, but J-Stoke has always been a short-sighted transactional person, right? Like, the only reason why he would have women on stream is to farm them, right? Like, in a way that is very dehumanizing for short-term views, right? He asks for donations so then he can unban people. He is incredibly greedy, despite the fact that he makes lots of anti-Semitic jokes about Jews being greedy. He is probably the most greediest one of them all, right? So all in all, he has been always a person for short-term gain. He never really has like the long-term vision for things. And ultimately that can also be your downfall as a content creator, is when you just can't look past your own feet, if he can even see his feet because he's so obese. But yeah, like again, this is just how it works, right?
You haven't looked at Farah, have you? You haven't looked at Farah, have you?
No,
but you haven't looked at Farah. But you haven't looked at Farah, right?
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking retard. I know the trip that I went on. I know that I wouldn't need to look at Farah to learn about the trip that I was.
Well, you told me I needed to look at Farah to know that you weren't. That wasn't funded by Israel, but you haven't looked at Farah.
Have to look if you wanted to. If that was your theory, then you can go and look.
But you wouldn't even think it's a possibility that Israel could have funded that trip, right?
Cheeto, do you think?
No, I don't think it was. Yes, I think it's not even.
It's not even in the realm of possibility.
Do you really think? Do you really think that Bad Empanada and all these other retards haven't combed through Farah to see if there were any declarations?
No, wait. It's not even that.
Hide.
Do you think it was okay? If it were a propaganda trip, propaganda for which faction? Which political faction?
Obviously, well, I think it's pro-Israel propaganda.
Obviously, why is Mustafa Barghouti pro-Israel?
Okay, if you're going to start bringing, like I said, I've already told you that I'm uneducated.
Is the journalist who took us around Jerusalem and the West Bank? Is that
so? You're just conceding. You're just conceding that you lost. You're just conceding that you lost. I told you that I'm uneducated on the conflict. So if you start bringing that up, I'm just going to know that you're conceding on the points because you know that you're just pulling those out to get an easy W. I told you I was uneducated on the names and the conflict.
Yeah, no, but it's just sometimes I think it's
so you're bringing those up. No, but you're bringing those up because you know that I don't know those.
To hammer home how uninformed you are. Because sometimes I think people don't really know exactly how.
Run with me, come on.
I'll take my W. I'll take my W. I'll take my W. Right. You still cape for Destiny. You still cape for Israel, and I'll walk out the door.
Is he delusional?
What the fuck?
Appreciate your time.
He needs to go back to his minder. It's okay.
I can't.
Motherfucker.
You should have seen that other guy that was in here earlier who was claiming that the only reason why Destiny and also apparently you have stopped talking about Israel because like they can't, because you guys can't defend them anymore or something.
Wait, what?
That's what that Cheddar guy was saying. There was another dude who was in here. I had a conversation with Pisco like 2 days ago, and this was the result. All of these people showed up here.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck me, I'd never anticipated that one before. Fucking, I told you I don't know anything. I'm gonna take the W. My Jesus. Lord.
Well, you know, that's what they like to say. In any case, I guess thanks for dropping by.
I'm coming.
That's okay.
No, I'm getting.
What are you doing in the stream?
Magavest, no. Magavest, no. Magavest, no.
Wait. Apparently, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. I just got a DM about that Cheeto dude. I'll tell you later.
Oh yeah, that person's like a proper fucking troll. Yeah, they're out of their mind.
Okay, well,
I can tell because I know the communities that they hang out in.
They're a snarker as well.
Yeah, they are, yeah, obviously.
Even though he continuously denied it, it was pretty clear that was the case. Alright, well.
Women need to stop being so fucking nice in this space. Holy shit. I'm so tired of women being nice in this space. Dude, please. If the more aggressive you are and the more manly you are, the more you defend the rest of us, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I want. He also admitted
that there needs to be more barbs.
No reason to have him in here.
Like it took Nasu Airtight like fucking 4 years to be aggressive. 4 fucking years. Please, it needs to be shorter than that. Learn to smack talk. Learn to do blood sports. Learn to be like Lav. Like, you don't even need to sacrifice any femininity, right? Like, Lav was literally somebody who is, like, still divine feminine, but at the same time, like, she is still, like, very much like, oh, well, she can do blood sports, right? Like, just practice. Practice making insults. Practice being mean, okay? You need to be nasty. All right, you need to get nasty up in this bitch. Come on.
Real conversation, or like, I guess it's
You'll never survive.
Then again, I mean, I don't know, Dispel probably shouldn't be in here either, and yet he is. I don't know. Welcome to my Discord. There's lots of crazies in here who got banned from your Discord.
Can you save my...
Oh no, why'd they get banned?
Are you serious?
Oh, because they were crazy.
Right.
I don't.
Shit.
Because, well, I mean, Avi's here. Avi was the guy who Avi is a prolific shit poster. That was his name in here for a while. Because he wouldn't stop joking about how he supported settlements and shit, which he kind of does, but not really. But, like, you know, it gets kind of annoying. Yeah, like, it's hard to police people like that, right? So, yeah. No, I talked about Somaliland today, and I also read through a disturbing, or a incredibly wild and concerning survey that the Manhattan Institute did for GOP voters. Yeah. And then I talked to a guy who was from Somalia.
Going aggro is a skill most women are trained to not do by society. I get why it takes time to build up. Well, yeah, but you better get fucking clutch up, okay? Like, what else can I say? Skill issue. All right, go and practice. All right, I don't know. Jesus.
Yeah.
Fire spins all day barking at people in Kalinda's Discord now? Okay.
And, yeah, that's basically all I've been doing, essentially.
I've noticed there's this thing that goes on now where people try to act ignorant about what a snarker is. Like, I mean, when you've got someone who is literally just obsessively lying and slandering you and admitting they don't even care that their claims are built on a fucking house of cards and they still do it anyway, I think that's...
Well, I mean, they're like MAGA, right? like the simplest fucking explanation for the Snarkers is MAGA. They fall in line, they spread lies blatantly, they're very shameless about it, and they have a lot of cognitive dissonance, so they think what they're doing is right. They're very loyal, they're dedicated to a single cause of destruction, they need a common enemy. They're MAGA. Like, stop, it's that easy, all right? It's very hard to describe Antifans and describe Snarkers. Motherfucker, it's MAGA, okay? It's MAGA, but like, their one goal or their one ideology is to hate a specific person, okay? Like, they are just literally MAGA, okay? There's no... You don't need to complicate this, okay? It's MAGA. It's fucking MAGA, okay?
Anyway, sorry. I think people just... whatever.
Yeah,
Stupid.
No, well, I mean, him and that Cheddar guy, basically, when they came in here, it was pretty obvious they were Snarkers because they were jumping to all the same shit. And, like, all of these people feel the need to talk about Destiny and then you, and then, like, bringing up drama shit that has nothing to do with anything. And it's all the same shit that I've seen over and over again. When that one dude came in here, that Cheddar guy, when he came in, the first thing he did was start by asking me questions about the sniped children, and then going on about how you laughed about children.
I believe Cheddar is I think that's Kosher Kathy, yeah.
Children getting sniped in the head and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's not even according to the few clips that these people have, that's not even congruent. The thing I was laughing at was the rape, not the snipes. They didn't even get their fucking story straight. And I wasn't even laughing at rape, obviously. I was laughing at someone making a...
I think women need to understand that being adversarial to bad actors does not mean you can't be nice and feminine to everyone else. Dude, okay, also, if you're a woman that participates in the space, get on medication and go get therapy, okay? Okay, listen. Yes, that's good. That sounds extremely condescending, okay? But you'll be able to handle this shit better if you get your shit together, okay? Like, I'm just saying, all right? I'm sorry. At some point, you're going to have to learn how to deal with this shit, okay? Like, you are going to crash out, okay? No matter how strong you are, you're going to crash out, okay? You better, like, fucking... You got to know, okay? You got to know. You got to become a knower, all right? You have to become an understander, an internalizer. Yeah. Like, Kalinda sounds too nice to be in this space. Like, it's just like, this is a very ruthless, cutthroat space. Like, you can't be like this. Like, it's, listen, if you want to start content creation in a nicer space as a woman, you can, okay? Like, you just go to any, like, fucking, I don't know, H3 tangential community, or like any other political commentary that is not tangential to LonerBox or anything like that, right? Like, you can do Adam Mockler type adjacent shit, or any other, because, or like more women welcoming spaces. You don't even need to do political commentary, just do true crime or some shit. I don't know, like that shit works out, okay? You don't need to be in the space, Okay, you really don't need to be in this space. Okay, you don't need to force yourself to be in this space. Okay, anyway.
He's not. Because it sounded like I don't know. Now I finally understand what it's like, my friend, when you were debating with those fucking
like you have to be ruthless.
Fucking history speaks about, and all he wanted to do was shadowbox like with destiny through you. That's what was happening earlier.
Also, if you're not ready to be doxxed, then don't participate in the space either, because you will get doxxed. Okay, I don't care how good you are at hiding yourself, you'll get doxxed. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Also, is it not good to have more women in like the liberal content creation space? I think that's a net positive, no?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. But like, I'm talking about from a personal standpoint. Like, if somebody were to come up to tell me, "Hey, I want to be in this space," like, I probably would say, "Well, yeah, sure, we need more women in this space, but at the same time, like, you should probably consider yourself, right, and your own health and your own like fucking mental health or whatever the fuck, right?"
Absolutely.
Because yeah, like I would like, I don't think these are mutually exclusive. I can say like, oh, we need to make this space more welcoming to women or whatever, and we need more women content creators in this space. But at the same time, you also like, if I were to tell interpersonally to another person, okay, you have to think about this, okay? But yeah, like that's it. That's my thing. But like once if somebody ever makes their mind to be in the space and to revolve around the space, then fuck it. You have my full support, okay? Whatever. Because then you're willing to take the risk as long as you understand the risks. Yeah, anyway.
With some of these people, it was kind of crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a pattern, and you'll start to notice that whenever a topic comes, like the same 10 names appear in chat, and yeah, it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Bro is dead on the inside.
Whatever, not my fucking problem.
It's Steven's problem. Right.
You'll notice, by the way, that when you get into these debates, there's like two things that you don't want to fall into, and one is conceding to people who are never going to concede to you, and the way they'll just kind of like.
Also, by the way, like I just want to say, like, even if you are around people who are not snarkers, it's still extremely hard to be in this space if you're not like somebody who is more like who is more resilient. Like, there's the reason why a lot of women in the space are sex workers is because they are hanging out with their customers, and also in addition, or with any potential customers, and with like and also because they're used to like weird sexual comments. They're used to that, so it's like they are already super used to that. But obviously, I want more women in this space that are not just sex workers, right? But like, nobody is as conditioned as sex workers to be in the space, right? But at the same time, like, yeah, you kind of want to change this space for the better, like to be like less only gatekeepy to sex workers, right? You want more kinds of women in the space because they have different perspectives, right? But you don't want to chase them away because you're fucking weird coomers, okay? Look at you, DG chat. Like, it's just like, snarkers are one thing, but it feels horrible as well when you are somebody who is, you think you're among your people, but you're not, because it's a boys club, right? That feels a different kind of bad. Like, these are two different kinds of bad. Yeah. I thought you said us sex workers? No. I was once a sex worker. I might return to it. Like, what was preventing me in the first place was because I got lazy and, I didn't want to upload anymore. But yeah, I was making pretty good work, pretty good money. But like, I'm just too busy right now. Like, there's too much to do. I did OnlyFans years ago. Yeah. I think 2 years ago, I was doing YouTube and OnlyFans. So I used YouTube to promote my OnlyFans, and like, I gave myself a huge boost that way.
Something like against you, which is kind of annoying. And also,
I'm a sex worker. Sure, random chatter.
Like, expecting to go into like a Socratic
with no profile
conversation,
picture.
Like just there to box and propagandize. Like, those two things are kind of like, you can get you into a difficult position. You're breaking up a bit. There's nothing I can do about that. Actually, I can. I totally can. Hang on. Is this your cheddar guy in the waiting room?
Cheddar guy? Oh, isn't that the...
God, I don't know what... Okay, listen. I actually slightly hate Spider, okay? This motherfucker, all right, keeps on crashing LonerBox streams and contributing nothing. At least Magabest contributes something, okay? I can bounce ideas off of Magabest, okay? Magabest speaks seldomly, and when he does speak up, like, it's actually something that is interesting, okay? But this motherfucking Spider dude, he wants to put in a comment, and he doesn't know the context for anything LonerBox is talking about at the time, and he runs Loner Unboxed. And while I'm grateful for the fact that he runs like a fucking LonerBox clip farm channel, right, for other LonerBox content, and he boosts our boy's career, right, at the same time he's like the most useless orbiter when it comes to his own takes. Like, nobody wants to hear it, nobody's there for you, nobody wants you there, all right? It's literally like the cat DGG chat like fucking emote of GIF where it's the cat like pushing you away, right? It's like the paws pushing you away. Like, that is how I see it. It's just God, he's so cringe, and he's clueless. He doesn't know anything. Okay.
The person you told me about?
Yes.
Didn't they have smoke?
Oh, what person are you talking about? What person are you talking about? What person? I'm so stupid. I'm so fucking retarded.
Yes, they do have smoke for
like,
Loner.
They're friends with Dispel, Vadim, all friends with Vadim, Dickers, and two people from the JSTOD Discord. Yeah, I'm friends with Vadim, motherfucker. I'm friends with every op with the fucking Discord.
Okay,
Know why?
Thank you, Spider, for that info. Anyway, I'm gonna pull them in. But Spider, can you just let them talk to LonerBox, please? I'm not gonna say anything either.
Spider, can you
see what
go the fuck away and clicking the content?
Anyway. I'll be a minute.
Thanks.
God, you're so useless. Dude, why can't Spider just make his own little retarded streams, okay? Like, why can't he just, like, do, like, shit himself? But why does he have to be a persistent leech on everything, okay? It's like, yeah, fuck me, dude. Ugh, fuck, gross.
Hello, Cheddar.
Hello. Okay, so Lona,
Thank you, Kosher.
I just have one question for you that I have been wondering about for months now.
Uh-oh.
Can he hate me or what?
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Okay, so, whenever you watch
I said, does he hate you? And I was like, yeah, he does that too.
Rogan, you have all kind of insults. You feel disgusted. We can see it in your face. You really don't like them. But whenever you watch Destiny, you don't seem to have any of that emotions. Why is that?
A fucking riveting question. Oh my. Why do you think, Bob?
You like him? You like him? You like him still?
Is he really Indian? No. You have to understand, all these guys are a bunch of white guys, okay? Even if they're black, they're white. Even if they're Indian, they're white, all right? Like, it doesn't even matter. All of these, like, fucking anti-fans are a bunch of losers anyway. Like, their skin color is loser, okay?
My content is politics. When I have, like, a pretty personal issue with someone
matter. Who cares?
I'm
streaming. I can deal with personal stuff in my own time. I don't need...
Also, we need a motherfucking third, okay? Hello?
Destiny
yeah, sorry.
Did confirm on his stream that people from Jiscol and Kuihman's community, they actually do pretend to be Indian. So
yeah, they do that. Yeah, because it's like a haha funny meme to them because haha we hate Indians. Yeah, they think it's funny.
And they use these alt accounts and such. Just
to pretend to be Indian. They practice their Indian accent to go around and troll people. Yes, because they think they're spreading some influence or whatever. I can be here 30 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, but like they're not doing it because it's just funny. They're doing it because they're like genuinely racist, which is different. Yeah. Anyway,
to have to fucking gaggle people purity testing and scrutinizing the way I respond to them. Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know that the shock collar thing.
This person's just going to concern troll for the rest of the entire conversation.
I'm not
as long as the call goes on, but just let him go.
Did you laugh or did you not when you were seeing Palestinian children being shot in the head?
No.
Did he say sand children? What
never.
The fuck?
I've never laughed. You've got your fucking arguments mixed up. I laugh.
Jesus.
Loner, you're cutting out again.
Yeah, you're cutting out. When Matty has someone on Levi, did you or did you not laugh?
Yeah, you've literally got two clips and you've mixed them up. You've had years to watch these two clips and you've mixed them up. I laughed at him talking about rapes, not sniping.
Wow, I wonder if Kuihman would ever get a hold of his own community and tell them to chill the fuck out. I wonder. I wonder if Kuihman will ever tell any of his viewers to chill the fuck out and not do this and actually mete out genuine punishments for shit like this. I wonder. Wow, looks like harassment is back on the table, guys. I hate that the troll is actually making LonerBox mad. Wait, why wouldn't you be mad, right? Like, you can't just pretend to be calm, like, unless you're, like, good at acting. You're like, oh, well, yeah, I'm so calm, whatever. Like, what matters is that if you're going to be mad, then be coherently mad, okay? Which, I mean, if you're a content creator, you're pretty good at being coherently mad, but yeah.
Do you remember why I laughed when he mentioned rapes?
Why?
Because he said there were thousands of Palestinians getting raped in Israel. Thousands. Yeah, when someone exaggerates to that point, I'm going to laugh.
Millions.
He was also comparing administrative detention to hostage taking. Both those things are funny. There's an exaggeration.
Also, you think like these fucking snarkers ever give a fuck about brown children and brown people? Hell no. Okay, again, they're using this all as a cudgel of convenience because their sole goal is to like embarrass content creators or to make them look bad or to like make slander against them. They don't give a fuck about IVP. They don't give a fuck about anything like that. Like they'll say, oh, we give so much fuck about Palestine or Israel or whatever. Well, I mean, if you did give a fuck, you would have different takes. It's as simple as that.
Do you agree with that? Do you think those two are false equivalences? Exaggerations? You think thousands of
because you can tell like the way that like fucking drool is like dribbling off of their fucking chin. Okay, you can tell that like they don't know shit about anything. They mix people up, they mix situations up. When they reference two different events, like they're not even talking about the same event. Okay, like they just like they're just completely retarded.
Palestinians have been raped in Israeli prison.
Your mic is really cutting, but I heard some of the stuff you said. You said, do you agree there's 1,000 Palestinians being raped? I think there's at least hundreds or so.
No, there's not even allegations of hundreds.
I don't know, they being raped on camera. I mean, if you have on camera, they're
you make allegations. It doesn't have to be in camera. You make allegations. What?
No, I'm saying there are instances of rape on camera, so...
Yeah, there was
one on camera, yeah.
There are enough to be recorded on camera, then probably enough.
One. Wait. Go back to If first of all, the thing I was laughing at. First of all, hang on. Wait. If someone's saying there are thousands and there's no evidence of there being thousands,
I don't think there's thousands. I don't know how many.
Yeah. So if someone says thousands and they compare admin detention to hostage taking, and you think that's a dumb point, and you laugh at the dumb point, is that me laughing at the rape?
I didn't say you laughed at the rape. I said you laughed at the children.
Yeah, but I didn't laugh at the sniping. You've mixed up two clips. I'm helping you make your point more accurate.
Didn't you say? Does he know how sniping job works with a snipe?
That's not laughing though, is it? We can talk about the sniping if you want, but that's not laughing, is it?
Sniping job works. Can you explain?
No, wait. Don't dodge the fucking point you just made. You just said I laughed at. You said I laughed at something. I'm telling you the clip that I laughed.
You guys know what's so funny about like LonerBox doing this shit right now? Is because LonerBox was like low-key glazing me for defending Destiny against like an army of fucking anti-fans. But this is literally what he's doing right now. Here, hold on. This is like from a few months ago.
Foodshops fighting with Willie Mack on Twitter.
I will forever remember this, okay? It's forever in my heart.
Destiny defender now. She does...
LonerBox makes me smile. She does like to
pick the impossible battles. She does like to pick the difficult ones, doesn't she? Because before that, it was defending Lolly, right?
Wow,
Or
thanks.
rather defending her own enjoyment of Lolly. Well, champ.
Not inaccurate.
To be fair, that was actually one of my favorite arcs ever, was watching her it was on Wick, just taking collar after collar and on her love for Lolly. The shit out of all of them.
Yeah, it was Snarker after Snarker, yeah. Whoever clipped this is so cool. Glor, me. I did it. You're welcome.
But I'm telling you, what I laughed at was a bad comparison and an exaggeration. Do you deny that, or do you want to look through the clips?
Can we pull the clip? Can Kalinda pull it?
You can go and find it. Go look at the fucking video that you got it from and have a look there.
Okay. LonerBox. Typing jobs.
How long has this video been up for? How long have you had this talking point for? You don't even have your clips in order.
Bro, loser.
He didn't have any example.
Loser. Loser alert.
Casey Tron did wrong. He said, I don't know, she's just bad. She's a snarker. I didn't have a clip.
Well, no, I said that she lied about me 6 times in 45 seconds, and I have a clip of that. I can give you right now if you want. I can tell you off the top of my head what she said.
Is Ethan Klein suing her, or are you suing her?
Wait, why did you... Do you see how you just lied again and then just got your points mixed up so you're having to move on?
No,
did I say that...
You told me I don't have my clip in pen.
So when I was asked why I don't like Caseytron, I did have an answer.
You didn't have a clip on hand. No, you didn't have Caseytron.
I had an answer. No, wait, you said I didn't even know. I had an answer, didn't I?
No, he asked, what did Caseytron do wrong to Ethan Klein? You didn't...
No.
He didn't say for you.
That's not what he asked. He asked why I didn't like Caseytron, and I said why. Why are you changing what you said now?
Why Caseytron is so bad for Ethan Klein? What did she do for Ethan Klein? That is the question.
I can remember what you said. You asked why I didn't like Caseytron.
He asked Kalinda that question too. Didn't he ask you and you fumbled? You didn't even have an answer? Then I have to do research. I don't know.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
I said I didn't know what you did to Ethan, but
Yeah,
you asked what you did to me.
So why are you so? Why do you want? So
because you asked why I don't like Caseytron. You changed. I don't know why you've had to change your question.
I didn't change my question, but you were like saying, "Oh, you don't have your."
You did. You
Longer is masterclassing these fools. Yes, my favorite content creator, LonerBox.
Change your question.
I don't have your clips. Don't have either.
Are you struggling to find your little rape sniping laughing clip? Do you have it yet?
Looking.
Fuck, I'm already low on ammo already.
Why
wasted
isn't it
too much on this guy?
It should be easy for you to find.
Actually, we can just expedite this really quickly now.
Did you just
if it were the case that he was exaggerating and making a false equivalence and I laughed at that, would that be okay? Or no?
To the fact, went to Gaza. Dr. Fayaz Sidwa,
Cheddar.
Dr. Irfan Galaria, the Jewish...
Cheddar, can you just answer Loner's question?
He's watching the clip.
Okay.
Then he said, find the clip, right? That's what I'm doing.
So now you're looking at a clip of snipers.
But you're playing with Magabest and not. You literally never hit me up. I don't know what to tell you. You literally do not hit me up in any way. Okay, all right.
You could be playing with us right now.
You could be playing with us right now, but you're not even trying. Okay, you're being like, well, I can't believe you would never. Yeah, because you never hit me up. Okay.
Where I'm not laughing, right?
What items were you looking for?
Like,
I can give you.
The problem with sniping isn't like the accuracy is not because obviously you got your scope and the
Loser.
fucking yeah, it's quite easy. You can accurately snipe, but targets and personnel move really fast when you're sniping.
Let me complain for the 50th time.
In less than a split second in combat situations. Unless he's suggesting there were just a couple of kids sitting on the hill and a guy opposite in a building just went, got him, take him out. Maybe someone committed a war crime. I don't think that's Israeli policy is to snipe kids for no reason, to snipe toddlers. But,
okay, have you heard the news like maybe 3 weeks ago or so where two...
Hey, sorry, no, wait, I'm sorry. Do you think I have amnesia? Wait. Do you think I have amnesia? Do you think I have amnesia?
You said this is not Israeli policy here.
Bro.
Do you think I have amnesia?
I don't know, maybe.
So what are you going to look for? You're supposed to find me laughing. One clip at a time. Where's me laughing?
Okay, you weren't laughing here, but you were laughing probably somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh,
what? Oh my god.
You said you laughed at Palestinian women getting raped or something?
No.
That's what you said. You said
that
you
was a joke.
Numbers are
it was a joke. I wasn't laughing at women getting...
Kalinda, nice HD camera right there.
At?
He said he exaggerated the numbers of Palestinians getting raped.
Yeah, go find that clip. Go find the clip. Go find the clip.
Okay, I'm not in. I'm interested in.
It's in the same video you're watching. I don't know why. I know which video you're watching. It's in there.
Just 1 minute clip, but it doesn't include that. But you said Israeli don't have policy of sniping children. Why did they snipe?
Stop trying to change the subject. No, I'm not. Listen, I am not letting you. I'm not letting you make a claim and not admit when you were wrong. Okay, I'm not doing your little game here. Sorry. If it is the case that someone was exaggerating and making a false equivalence, and I laughed at that, that's me laughing at the argument, not someone getting raped. Yes or no?
Okay, so you don't have an issue with Hassan laughing about the mass systematic rape because there wasn't such.
Well, no, I have an issue with Hassan laughing when someone mentions that rapes happened because they did.
Well, they mentioned.
Do you understand that these two are different?
Rape. Is the same way you laugh.
Did Hassan only wait? Did Hassan only laugh when someone said that it was systematic rape?
Well, he laughed because he said, "Oh, let me guess. She's gonna ask about Israel," and she did, and that's why he laughed.
No, that's not the only time.
Is that the case? That's what Kalinda.
I'm going to give you an example now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to find a clip about the thing you're talking about, right? Let's see.
Attending a music festival. Women were horribly raped. As I said then, I said Israel had the right.
Oh yeah, okay, here.
Really clowning.
Yeah, you gotta call this a laugh or a grimace. This is what you're gonna say. You're gonna say this isn't a laugh, this is a grimace. Here, Kalinda, you can look at this as well. So why did you say he was only laughing at the claim that it was mass rape? He was laughing at anyone mentioning that it was a rape.
I'm not sure if I can watch content. I don't want to be sued by Ethan, you know?
That's not how that works, but good try.
Yeah, this is the LonerBox debate school for the chromosomally gifted. Yeah. He's trying to teach like actually mentally deficient children right now. Holy shit.
Attending, as I said then, I say today, Israel had a...
Is he laughing at the rape or the fact that Kamala is just virtue signaling about Israel? Is he laughing at that about the rape?
Laughing at a claim that is true. What do you think is worse? Laughing at a claim of rape that is true, or laughing at a claim of rape that is false?
Let me listen to what she said.
Do you notice how you're already in this conversation and you're armed to the teeth with like the 3 clips you have me, and you have absolutely nothing.
3 seconds clip. It's 3-second clip. I need the full context. Just like I looked your full context, said, okay, you didn't laugh at the sniping, you laughed at the rapes. I can't really watch it.
And again, that was a joke. I didn't even laugh at rapes. I laughed at a false claim.
Festival. Women were horribly...
Wait, can you admit that? Hang on. I just want to see if I can get the most
today, Israel...
easy yes or no question out of you. Do you think there's a difference between laughing at an accurate statement of rape and laughing at a false one? Do you think these are the same to you?
Is there any evidence that were systematic rape on October 7? Or yes or no?
Oh my god.
Are you
deny that there was rape? He doesn't deny that.
Yeah, so if he didn't deny there was rape and he laughed, then what's he doing there? He's laughing at an accurate statement.
No, he's laughing.
I'll ask you again. Sorry, we're not moving.
This is a conflict from me decline. I don't trust whatever, like, I don't know even the context, but from my memory, if I remember correctly, he was laughing at the fact that she was just talking about Israel.
Yeah, I got you, Macabeth.
It's like anytime they ask a question, oh, Israel, I'm pro-Israel. She wasn't like talking about anything on that.
That's not what that was about.
So you are still not answering my question. You're still not answering my question. I'm going to ask you again. So I ask you again, or do you think you can just try and answer? I'm going to ask you again. Someone laughs at an accurate description of a rape, and someone laughs at an inaccurate description of a rape. Are these morally equal to you?
No, but did he?
Oh, no. Okay, so they're not, because she accurately depicted that people were raped. She didn't say anything about systematic or mass. She just said people were raped. She didn't say thousands, and she didn't compare administrative detention to people being taken hostages. So,
I have no idea what he's laughing about, because there's 3 seconds clip from Ethan Klein's Content Nuke. I have no idea what he's laughing about. It might have been context.
That's why I'm asking you.
I wonder if it's like because he's actually Indian, or like he's so used to doing Indian accents now that like he can't get rid of it. Either way, he has become the very thing that he hated. Absolute cinema. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you don't believe the content nuke. That's fine. You don't believe the content nuke. I'm just asking you a general question. Do you see how it took you? Do you see how it took you 3 tries to answer the most basic ass question?
I answered the question. I said no, it's not the same. But at the same time, this doesn't mean this is what Hassan was laughing at.
I want to think that like he didn't have the Indian accent beforehand, but then he's so used to doing the Indian accent that he has just effectively became Indian on the internet. Dude, this is poetic. It's poetic. You become the very thing that you hated. You have become Indian. Stop.
Why did it take you so long to answer that question?
I answered it. Yeah,
Why did it take you so long to answer that question?
No,
why were you so hesitant?
You asked it clearly for the first time after just crying about Hassan. And now you ask it from Hassan and watching.
Okay, so you acknowledge that there is literally nothing wrong with laughing at someone when they exaggerate a claim and make a false equivalent, right? There's nothing wrong with laughing at that.
I don't know if this is what you laughed about. I haven't watched it.
Why are we talking about the laughing clip? You brought it up. Now you don't even know anything about the speaking clip. What's wrong with you?
I said, okay, I mixed up you laughing and you saying...
What is wrong with your fucking brain?
You don't know how sniping
How long have you had this in your head for? How long have you had this clip in your head for?
How does sniping jobs work?
Usually they work in the sense that if someone leaves evidence of someone being sniped, then a doctor would be able to show it and they wouldn't just be gesturing. Huh?
Like a bullet in the head?
No, snipers don't aim for the head.
Yeah, you fucking dumb fuck. They aim for center mass, you fucking moron. I'm not a shooter. I don't practice the Second Amendment, and even I know that, okay? Jesus Christ. Motherfuckers always aim for center mass. All right. Not only is it sometimes like, not only is it center mass, or sometimes they go for something else. Okay, like, fuck me.
Child.
So stupid.
No, that's even less likely. Snipers don't aim for the head; they aim for the chest. They aim for center mass.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm so fucking genius.
Nice one.
Oh my god, pre-washed. I'm a fucking genius. That's what I am. Holy shit. Absolute fucking cinema. Oh my god, I'm so smart. Okay.
Isn't that what they did to the two Palestinians that crossed the border after the ceasefire and they shot them?
I don't know if they were hit by snipers. They were hit for crossing the border, though, yeah?
Okay, so do Israel have a policy of killing children intentionally? They know they are children. It's not a fault.
I'm pretty sure sniper bullets would also tear apart somebody's, like, fucking chest as well. Like, if they, like, center mass is still a killing shot. Like, it absolutely is a killing shot. If it fucking if it's like something like a fucking 500 feet caliber bullet and it just fucking tears through your body, yeah, that shit's a killing shot anyway.
They weren't just sniping people and they accidentally killed a child. No, it's a 1-2, they killed them, and then they tweeted, "We neutralized 2 terrorists who crossed the border."
They have a policy. They have a policy of not letting. They have a policy of stopping people when they try to cross the yellow line. That's not for no reason.
5-and-9-year-old, you monster! 5 and 9-year-old.
When did I support? Sorry, when did I support shooting a 12 and a 9-year-old for crossing the green for the yellow line?
You say Israel don't have policy of killing children.
I said for no reason.
For no reason. Oh, so you think it's a good reason to snipe children who are playing?
I didn't say it was a good reason. They don't. That's typically not what they do. That's why that was a scandalous claim. Because normally when kids cross the, why are you talking over me? Why are you talking over me?
This is what he does.
We neutralized 2 terrorists. They were proud of it. It wasn't a scandal. It wasn't.
Okay, Cheddar, can you actually stop the obnoxious, like, talking over shit and actually let Loner talk? Now that you've finished spewing your crap.
Well, I asked him a question. Was that intentional or not?
Was it intentional? What, from the person who fired the shot or from the government?
The government too, because the government had no issue with it. They called them terrorists, and they tweeted about it, saying, "We neutralized 2 terrorists at the border who broke the ceasefire." Who the terrorists are? 5 and 9 years old.
Who do you think told the... Wait, are you being stupid on purpose? Who do you think told the government that they had killed 2 terrorists?
The IDF, whoever.
So what has happened to this case ever since?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Investigate or anything. Did they?
Are you sure? Do you really think the IDF hasn't investigated killing of civilians before? They have in this war.
Cover the shooting of these 2 children.
No.
That's not what I asked. Has the IDF not investigated killing of civilians in this current war?
Did they investigate the killing of these 2 children? Yes or no?
Hoodie chill. LonerBox isn't an orbiter. He's always had his own channel and stuff. He's successful with everything. People watch Loner for European stuff all the time. You have to be a troll. Okay, I'm just gonna... Nope, not gonna entertain this. Bye. Foodie chill. Foodie chill. I'm not chill.
I don't know. You're the one who brought up the claim. I'm asking you.
Well, I don't think so. They didn't.
What do you mean you don't think so? You don't know.
I haven't seen any. I followed the story within that.
No, but apparently you haven't seen all that much at all because you couldn't even get 2 clips about me the right way around. So.
Within the week it happened, and then Israel was celebrating it. They were calling it terrorists, and then they neutralized them. Doesn't sound like.
Where did you hear that Israel was celebrating it? What?
What do you call tweeting saying that we neutralized 2 enemies? Let's go.
That's a Twitter on the day when a Twitter account hears from their soldiers that they killed 2 people.
Yeah,
also,
on the same day.
Out of interest,
the identity of the people who you think they just shooting like you can't tell me that they thought these 2 were adults.
Did this cheddar motherfucker like fucking suddenly turn to a woman? Like bro just did a fucking voice change. Hello?
But they shot them.
Well, out of interest, were those the only 2 people who were those the only 2 people who were killed on that day?
And one gun.
Were those the only people who were killed on that day? Those 2 kids.
1 adult too.
No, there were 5 killed that day, you lying cunt. There were 5 people killed that day. How do you even know they were talking about the 2 kids?
The C word is pulled out. It's over, dude.
Later on.
So they might have been referring to other people. You don't even know who they're referring to.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, Israel killed actually 5 people. They weren't as nice as killing 3. They actually killed 5. Let's go.
Well...
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that. Yeah.
How do you don't know the circumstances of the other 3 killings? Do you acknowledge that Hamas have been firing shots into Israel during the ceasefire? That they've been crossing the yellow line?
I'm talking about this one tweet where they talked about these 2 children. They called them terrorists.
This is a here from Times of Israel, by the way. The incident was under investigation. As of 9 days ago.
What happened?
It's under investigation.
Killing children. This is not the only incident. It happened other times too. What is that? Wasn't there a girl that was killed too, just like a week or so?
Yes, you're trying to claim that they are targeting preteens as a policy.
Are all the IDF just blind? They can't see if that's a 5-year-old child or a Hamas terrorist? Maybe you're like Giuliani, you say like, oh, they trained them to kill at 2 years old.
Well, first of all, apparently you don't even know. First of all, you don't even seem to know which 2 people were being referred to. Second of all, you didn't know there was investigation. It took me 2 seconds on Google to find out that it was under investigation because, like I said, why would it be under investigation if it were policy for them to do it? It's not their policy to kill kids for no reason.
Backlash. They had to like, oh, we are doing investigation, and then like, oh, we investigated ourselves and defined no issue, just like the usual.
That's not the usual, though. People have been removed from their posts in this current war when the fighting's been ongoing. What do you think militaries usually do with war crimes that are happening during an ongoing conflict? What do most militaries do? What do most militaries do when their people are accused of committing war crimes in the middle of a fight?
I mean...
They do nothing. They do nothing. Most militaries do nothing when their own are accused of war crimes in the middle of a fight.
I don't know about
just so you know, for reference points. I know this is like the first time you've ever seen an army doing anything.
Your dad probably knows more about war crimes. Wasn't he in South
Okay.
No, he wasn't. Okay. Where do you get that from?
Why did you tweet about it? I saw your tweets.
I didn't tweet. That's a fake tweet. Why am I spelling? I'm literally typing. I'm spelling words like an American way. Why would I do that?
What American way?
The one where I spelled defense with an S. You think that's me from the United Kingdom?
You don't even have a regular Scottish accent.
Oh my god.
My accent has nothing to do with
Americanized Scottish accent, don't you? You don't have the regular Scottish accent.
My accent doesn't affect the way I write. Where did I go to school? I went to school in the UK.
You write in an Americanized way. I don't know.
No, I don't. I know you don't know. That's your fucking epitaph. You don't know anything. Do you acknowledge, by the way, that that Mehdi Hassan clip who names those 2 doctors, Sidwa and Perlmutter, you acknowledge those 2 are liars, right? That they both lied?
Elon Levy,
verifiably?
The guy you were hugging in Israel.
Who was I talking about? Elon Levy. We're talking about the 2 doctors who were in that clip that started this whole thing. You acknowledge those 2 doctors lied, right?
My!
All the doctors.
Well, because Mark Perlmutter said that 70% of the patients in his hospital that he was working in were preteens. They weren't. The health ministry data shows
just
that
bring in the next Snarker. Bring in the next Snarker. This guy is cooked.
Like 15. Weren't you saying that on your clip?
No. The majority were adults. Adult men.
What about your father?
Okay, that doesn't discount the fact that there were children among them. The X-ray was...
Wait. Is that a lie or not? If you say that a hospital has 70% preteen patients, but the majority of them are actually adults, that's a lie, right? Yes or no?
Because what you say,
why can't you answer a simple fucking question? You can ask me if you want.
You can say a 17-year-old adult or not.
A 17-year-old would be a child, yes.
Okay, so probably that's the adults you're referring to.
No, the adults are over 18, according to the health ministry. What, do you disagree with the health ministry on how they decide who's a child or not?
Wait, I thought you don't trust any Hamas health statistics.
When did I say I don't trust anything that comes from the health ministry? Is that in one of your clips that you forgot to take a log off?
Well, we know that you're just...
Oh, you just made that up. Oh, you just made that up because you have fucking nothing. Because you are a fish out of the fucking bowl. Yes.
Well,
no, I've never said I don't trust anything.
I don't pretend to be the historian on Israel-Palestine, but you do, and I feel like you spread a lot of misinformation.
Well, yeah, you feel like feel being the operative word there. You have no fucking evidence of me doing any misinformation on Israel Palestine. You've fallen flat in your fucking face throughout this entire conversation trying to come up with examples. You could just ask me for my source, by the way. Again, if someone says that 70% of the patients are pre-teens and it turns out the majority are adults, that person's lying, right?
I don't know. I haven't read the report, and I don't trust your words because.
Yo, hey, I know that this content is fucking banger sauce, okay? So if you guys would donate, that would be awesome. Remember, all right, if I didn't exist, this content would not exist, okay? And you guys wouldn't have known about this debate, all right, if this is your first time seeing it. And in addition, okay, I wouldn't be here if you didn't donate to me. So donate. If you don't donate, Foodshops dies. Long live the king.
Why don't I just show you? What if I show you? Would you admit that the person lied if I show you?
Okay, show me.
Okay. So I'm going to show you the Perlmutter tweet where he says that 70% are children, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships on Kick. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Thank you.
Let me find it. 70%. Here we are. This is him. He said this a few times, but this was him. Democracy Now! Interview. Do you want to tweet? Let's see. I'll give you a tweet here. I'll give it to Kalinda and she can open it up on the stream so everyone can see it. There you go.
Yep.
Sorry, it's not that one. Hang on. It's the one below it. That's him here. There you go. Second one. That's him saying...
There's a Democracy Now! Interview.
There's a Democracy Now! Interview here. Yep, that's here.
No, not yet.
And I think if you look for
don't kill it.
Him saying 70 to 75.
Ow. That's a pro move.
Yeah. If you just Control F, elementary school age. If you just Control F that, you'll find it.
I say overwhelmingly our victims were children. I would say 70 to 75 of the people that were operated on were elementary school age or younger.
Okay. So you don't deny that he said that, for one.
Next one.
I haven't made that up.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
So we can look at the emergency reports from the European hospital when he was working there, right? We can look at the beginning or the end of it, whichever you want.
Where is it?
Wait until it starts smoking.
I'm just grabbing it. Hang on. I'm just grabbing it. Oh, is the fucking archive website temporarily offline? Maybe this will work for you. Hang on. Take this.
Oh, is it a news article? Because I can get those.
No, this is the health ministry data.
Oh.
Good job.
Does that work for you, Kalinda? That PDF?
401 authorization required. Oh, their shit's fucked.
Yeah, the archive website's down. I can probably find streams of me talking about it though.
Oh yeah, where you have it on the screen.
And I'll be showing the links. Yeah, because that would have me actually showing the PDF as well. Where would it be? It would be in Filmot. So try European Hospital. Okay.
Can you restate why it's a lie again? Why do you think it's a lie?
Because the health ministry data contradicts it for the entire time that he was there.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that contradiction.
Yep. First of all, I can send you the link and you can acknowledge that the archive is 404. That's
take
not
these
my
off
fault.
me.
Maybe it works for me.
Here are shields.
It doesn't work for me either. So it's they I don't know. It looks like somebody fucked something up because it says authorization required. So someone changed permissions or something on the web server that shit's hosted on.
Oh, well, maybe your Israeli handler isn't allowing you to.
Good one. Try that.
I can ask my Israeli handler if he's.
Wait. I think this is me talking about it here. Okay, so I've pulled it up on this stream. Where is it when I go to the cumulative totals? Okay, maybe Kalinda, if you just... Is this the bit where I'm talking about? Because it might be me talking about something else. No, this is a different... Is it? What's this? Hang on.
Data. That's injuries, I think.
Wait a second. Does it say the percentage he operated on compared to the...
No, well, there are only 2 ICUs in that entire hospital, so it would still, even if it was just the ones he
operated.
No, he said 70% of our patients are children.
His patients, yes, the people he operated on.
No, he said
there were only 2 operating rooms in this entire hospital, so even if it was just him in the one operating room, that still wouldn't add up. So you can, but yes, he was also on other occasions saying that it was 70% of our patients when he's talking about the hospital.
Talk about this, debunk this guy, say he's a liar. For some reason, all the Western doctors going to Gaza are lying. I don't know why.
It's not all the Western doctors. They all come from the same organization. Doctors
Without Borders, they're all lying.
That's not. You don't even know what.
Why the fuck are they trying to debate LonerBox on Israel versus Palestine of all things? Like, why can't you just, like, debate him on literally any other subject? Like, why are you trying to debate him on the subject that he's been covering incessantly over the course of years? Really? Like, it's just so fucking retarded. Such a stupid fucking decision. Making yourself look like a complete dumb fuck. An actual inbred, chromosomally talented dumb fuck. Sorry.
Organization they're part of. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I see, like, all these doctors, like, you guys keep saying that they're lying. I don't know why every single doctor is gonna keep lying.
Why? Okay, so why haven't any of the studies shown it then? There have been studies that are actually dead, people signing political letters.
It's not intentional.
Hang on, I'll find you the clip.
UN report, by the way. What did you say? Oh, it's cringe. I'm not gonna read it.
Wait, what? All those doctors who said that 62,000 people had died of famine last year. You believe that?
How many?
62,000. They say it in the open letter. 100 doctors said 62,000 people died of famine last year in Gaza.
It could be...
You agree with that?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell.
Oh, wow, you have no idea. It's very convenient.
Israel would allow journalists to go there. Why are they blocking journalists from going
Journalists aren't there to count famine deaths. The health ministry was there. They were gathering deaths during the ceasefire as well, really. They haven't even been able to find 1,000, let alone... They haven't even been able to find 500, let alone 62,000. You think they're just waiting? You think there are just 62,000 starved to death bodies just lying around Gaza, waiting to be collected and logged? You're so fucking stupid. Like, how can you make such a... How can you be unsure about such an obviously false fucking claim?
I don't know. This is the same... By the way, this is the same logic of, like... Do you think they burned down 6 million Jews? Like, if you do cookies, you can't...
Attack the bombardier.
Really,
just attack the bombardier
there's
now.
Quite a lot of documented evidence for 6 million Jews.
Distract it. Thank you.
After the fact, we didn't have all these
Even the health ministry isn't claiming. This would be like if all the Jewish historians
I said I have no idea. I don't know the numbers.
Why?
It's very convenient.
I'm not sure.
How likely do... Okay, scale of 1 to 10.
I don't know. I don't know doesn't mean I agree.
All right, come with me.
But wait, you don't know, but 99 doctors said it was. They signed an open letter.
Who is it?
Why are you doubting them?
Oh, you're shooting?
I haven't seen that letter.
Oh, so it is okay to not know even if 100 doctors are saying it on the ground. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting that. Why the different standards? What's wrong with... Why don't you believe them face value for that? Because it's a fucking insane claim?
Because I don't believe everything you say. You just repeat whatever the Time of Israel tells you. So I don't know if
that's not from Times of Israel. That's an open letter. Do you think do you think I'm lying about the open letter?
It wasn't me. We need to go.
You haven't been able to find one single thing that I've lied about.
You lied about Ethan's intention to sue.
The fuck?
No, I didn't. What did I say about Ethan's intention to sue?
You said, oh, it doesn't matter if, why does it matter if it's a mod?
Are you guys friendly? Okay, keep looting the bombardier. Come on. Come here. Just stay close to me. Please. For the love of God, just stay close to me.
Yes.
Fuck. You're giving me a panic attack every time. Okay.
You weren't hearing me.
I need to focus. Okay.
Or not.
That's not a lie.
That's a lie.
I read out.
Wait, do you have any shields?
No.
Oh, have your gun out.
Something that was on a court document. That's not a lie. I didn't say whether it was true or not.
No, because you said, I'm gonna...
Oh my god.
I don't know, it doesn't matter. Well, of course it matters, because that's the whole lawsuit is about. Are you kidding me?
Where would it be preteens?
Pause.
Also, you lied and said that during your conversation with Kuihman, you said you never...
I don't know why you keep trying to pivot. Hang on.
Nice, defending Kuihman's honor. Good job, Kuihman. Good job, LonerBox, for maintaining a fucking bridge with that motherfucker, okay? Good one. I hope you feel good about it, okay? God, LonerBox is so stupid for maintaining a bridge with Kuihman. God, he's so stupid. Hold on. God, he's so stupid for doing that. Oh, shit. Which? Okay. Wait, is there any more bombardier cells? Okay, call me a greedy motherfucker if you want, okay?
I mean, if you have space, you should take it.
Your mom always has space for me. Shit. Another bombardier cell. Thank God. Okay, let's GTFO. Oh, okay. All right, we're, there. Good job. Okay, all right. Meow.
I'm not going to let you...
Oh, you said give me one instance where you lied, right?
I'm looking for this document.
You said you never said it's anti-Semitic for Palestinians to vote. But you did say that.
Sure. It's very anti-Semitic for Palestinians to vote. Wait, if it's anti-Semitic for... Hang on. If it's anti-Semitic for... Wait. Stop. Hey. If you think that's a fair characterization of my opinion, it's anti-Semitic for Palestinians to be able to vote. Why do I think that Palestinians in Israel should not lose their right to vote?
That's anti-Semitic for Palestinians to vote. One vote right now, it's anti-Semitic.
Palestinians in Israel
I don't understand
vote.
mumble rap.
I don't
Why
want
is he
them to
mumble
lose
rapping?
their right to vote. Do I? So that's not really me lying. What am I lying about there?
No, you said you didn't say that.
I didn't. I don't think it's anti-Semitic for Palestinians to vote. You think it opposed people voting in the West Bank and Gaza for their leaders?
He's grasping at straws.
There is one state right now, including Palestinians that live in Gaza and the West Bank. You say it's anti-Semitic for them to vote.
And then what did I say? Hang
Bro's crumbling. Bro's crumbling.
What did I say 5 seconds after that?
Crumbling like a fucking pancake. Bro's folding like a pancake.
President or Prime Minister
like a fucking scrambled eggs.
Israeli. And so that's anti-Semitic because it's not going to be ruled by a Jewish majority.
Do you think that the majority of Palestinians in West Bank and Gaza would vote for an anti-Semitic leader?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? The majority of them support Hamas, you fucking retard. Of course they would vote for someone anti-Semitic, you stupid fuck. Why would you say you don't know? What do you know? You don't know anything.
Is there anyone else they can support?
Sure he knows.
Who do the majority of them support? Why are you dodging that? The majority of them support Hamas.
Yeah, because it's there.
I think this can be considered like ableist bullying, okay? All right? Like what this is like literally just like bullying people who are just who have like Dunning-Kruger. Like they are so stupid that they think that they are in the right. And then Kuihman is like the smart he's like the dumb person's version of like a smart person of like because you have all these like fucking dumbasses who are snarkers who are like mentally deficient and like incredibly mentally ill who are following Kuihman around and thinking he's the smartest person. So he just raised the entire audience of actual retards. And he has not encouraged any of them to think for themselves, nor encouraged any of them to develop a way of thinking so then, they are able to make conclusions by themselves. Actual fucking retarded, remedial people. Holy shit, he has raised the next generation of fucking Darwin Award candidates.
Anyone else?
All right.
The majority of them support Hamas, no?
Is there anyone else that?
Oh, so you have nothing. You have no answer to that question. Wow, like every fucking example you give is so fucking pathetic.
Do you think Marwan Barghouti is anti-Semitic?
No, but he's not the most popular party. Which party is Barghouti with? Which party is he with?
Do you think Palestine would vote for whatever party he belongs to? He made a party and was the leader for it. They vote for him.
No, that's not what the polls say. They go for Fatah, do they? They go for Hamas. Barghouti's with Fatah.
You don't think they will vote for someone as popular as him?
No, I don't, because we have no idea. Because
party.
You think they still want Hamas to continue ruling them?
Really? What are the polls on the West Bank right now? Yes, they would. Yes, they want Hamas in.
Yeah,
yes.
That's the only. Because if Marwan Barghouti was the leader of Fatah today, wasn't in prison, do you think they would still vote for Hamas over?
We have no idea. He's the bridge between the two of them. We have no idea if that's the case.
They will always vote for anti-Semitic.
I didn't say they always. Wait. We went from right now to will they always? What do you just do that for? We were talking about immediately.
You said one person, one vote is anti-Semitic.
It would have anti-Semitic outcomes, would it not? You realize that it would also be anti-Arab, right?
No, we don't know.
Hang on, do you acknowledge that would also be anti-Arab, right? The Arabs don't want that. Palestinians do not want one person, one vote with equal rights from the river to the sea. Do you acknowledge that?
That's what Israelis say.
No, they don't want it. They say they don't want it. They answer polls that are not done by Israelis where they say they don't want it. Do you acknowledge that? Do you acknowledge that right now they do not want one state with equal rights?
Well, if they are getting genocided, they probably.
Oh, so you think? Oh, so what? You think democracy is anti-Arab then? What?
No, if you are getting genocided by country, you probably don't trust anything coming from them.
So it would be anti-Arab as well to give them one vote from the river to the sea with equal rights. That would be anti-Arab as well, right? Because it's not something that they want. It would actually be even more against their interests, because who's going to have the control over the military? You think the IDF is going to democratically cede control of their intelligence and of their technology to the fucking Palestinians and Gaza and the West Bank? They wouldn't. It would be even more anti-Arab than it would be anti-Semitic. But you can't even think that far down the line, that 2 moves ahead, because you're just so fucking obsessed with, like, I don't even know at this point. Jesus. You don't know anything. You're out of your depth.
I never said I am
He's obsessed with owning you, Loner. Don't you
not
see?
being you don't know the basics. You're a fucking retard. Like, you don't know anything. You're just like walking. There's a field with like 2 rapes in it, and you're just ping-ponging between them. There's an open field out there. Go explore it. Go read something. Learn something.
Oh, well, at least I don't get all my information from Destiny.
What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? Like, why am I watching like these actually like fucking drooling dysgenic vegetables? I can't. What am I doing? I'm my entire career is like covering like actual retards. What the fuck? Oh my god! How could they possibly be Destiny lore masters when they are saying that LonerBox gets Israel versus Palestine facts from Destiny? It's literally the other way around. LonerBox unironically knows so much more than Destiny on Israel versus Palestine. That's why people watch him in the first place. What? Oh my god, they are so retarded. Oh my god. They are so retarded. They're so retarded, I'm flabbergasted.
What?
I taught Destiny more about this conflict than he taught me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, pre-watched. Fucking pre-watched. I'm the real lore master, okay? These anti-fans can't even match up to a fraction of me, okay? I know what the truth is. I know what the truth is, okay? I tell you guys the truth, okay? Every single time, pre-watch, okay? Literally calling it by the very fraction of a second of everything that's happening. Yeah, that's right.
That's what he says.
I'm a fucking space
historian.
historian.
That's not what he says.
That's not.
You think Destiny's? Oh, so what? You take Destiny's word? You take Destiny as word? Do you? You always do that.
I think what? What do you mean always? This is the first time I talked to you.
Whatever. That's my fucking knowledge.
Are you hallucinating other people? Do you think I'm Coach Katie?
No, that's me.
What did you ask me?
said, I'll always say that. This is the first time I talked to you.
Okay, we've spoken for a little while. It's not difficult to get an impression of the kind of person that you are.
Okay.
Like, you acknowledge that you know fucking nothing. Like
He's calling you basic, you little bottom bitch. You little pressed little twink. Alright, you stupid dumb motherfucker. You're a little bitch. Okay, you're a whore. You're a whore. You're a bitch.
Like, every example you've given has just fallen completely flat.
Yes!
No, you just... Weasley, you're just giving me...
it's just debate tactics, isn't it? That's what it is. I've heard that code before.
Everything's like you just typed a false URL and you say, oh, it's not working, it's 404.
It's not a false URL, it's a 414. It's on a false URL. The archive website's down.
The hospital said 75%, but they said these are the people who they operated on. You said that there's 60,000 people that died.
They only work.
Actual people and this is the projection number. Do you understand stats? It's a projected number.
That's not a projection. That's not. They didn't say it like it was a projection.
That's what it says. That's what I.
You can hear me, man, right?
What?
Okay. I was asking if you could hear me fine.
No.
Damn.
Be louder.
No, I know what it says. That's not what it. That's not them making a projection though. That's them saying. Do you want to litigate that as well? First of all, can you acknowledge again that link I sent wasn't a fake link? That the archive website is literally down right now?
Yeah, well, interesting. It's down now.
Also, second of all, do you acknowledge that when I call out someone for saying 70% of the people they operate on versus in the entire hospital is not contradictory, given that there are only 2 ORs in that hospital?
Well, it could be 1 OR is for children, the other is for adults. Who knows?
Well, no, because again, where's anyone said that? You know, I've listened to like an entire 3-hour interview. You know, I've listened to an entire 3-hour interview of the doctor who worked in that hospital, right?
Yeah, you were playing League of Legends while you were listening, so I don't trust anything.
No, I was actually off stream, so nice try. I don't play League of Legends. Who the fuck plays League of Legends? What?
Whatever you play.
He's confusing you with
Whatever
Destiny.
What? Dude. Wait, when was the last time Destiny even played League of Legends on stream? What the fuck?
True.
God, these people are actually so fucking retarded. I can't with this anymore. God, he's so stupid. He's so stupid. I'm losing brain cells. Sorry, what? What'd you say?
This is big cinema, though.
Yeah.
Like,
thank you.
recommended is it's such a good recommendation.
Yeah. Who the fuck recommend this? I'm actually curious. Please, for the love of God. All right, please recommend more of this. Oh, bye, Stumbling. See ya. Love you.
That if Hassan wanted to, if you were in the US, he would have 100% right to do so. And you stay silent for 5-10 minutes, not say anything, just smiling and playing video games. But then you come around and pretend that they violate it.
Oh yeah, the internet.
Bro, it literally doesn't take that much IQ. Okay, you can play a video game and also commentate on dumb fucks like you. Okay, sorry, they were talking about something else. But you know what? Same applies.
I mean, if someone wants to, I mean, they can do that.
Yeah, so I don't pretend that you care about.
Okay.
Fine.
Do you have anything else?
Boring. This guy's
Sorry,
boring.
Loner, go ahead. Oh, I was just going to ask Cheddar if he had anything else.
Boring.
It is my last question. Do you think Eli Klein is a war criminal?
Boring.
Oh my god.
Literally no evidence either way. Do you think every operation in the West Bank is a war crime?
Well, is the West Bank supposed to be controlled by Israel?
You don't know anything.
You mean
Why are you
Judea
asking
and
me that question? You have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Yeah, read up on the Oslo Accords. Yes, the IDF had operating rights in the West Bank, according to even the PLO. Yes, it's in the Oslo Accords. Oslo, they signed it. They both sides signed it. It's called the Oslo Accords. Yes. Fucking hell, man.
Are they allowed to?
Now you're just gonna fucking desperately. Is it technically illegally occupied? No, actually, that's not how that works.
Raid houses. That's because.
Who said it was just because? Oh, you're making it up again. Okay, that's why you don't know. You don't know what the circumstances were of that raid. You don't know, so you're just making it up just because.
Why doesn't Ela know either? She was there. Why did she add any details?
It sounds like she was in a fucking car. That's why. I thought she was in a fucking vehicle.
She said she stepped out of the vehicle.
Oh, she stepped outside the vehicle. I don't know. If I step outside the vehicle, I don't know what's going on in the building, like across the road from me. I don't know. Sorry.
She said she went to a terrorist city. Would you say Ramallah is a terrorist city? What is a terrorist city?
What the fuck is the fuck he's talking about? God fucking damn it. I see Loner using food tactics. What do you
Ethan
mean?
who mentioned terrorist city.
Yeah, Ethan was the one who said terrorist city.
We went to a terrorist city.
What do you mean food tactics?
No, she
Ramallah.
didn't say that. Ethan did.
I mean, being a general asshole.
This was during the Second Intifada, right?
Yep.
Where was it that those two Israelis were lynched when they were asking for help because they got lost? Oh, that was Ramallah, wasn't it? Fuck me. Jesus.
So just because that happened in Ramallah, it means you can just terrorize every house there?
Terrorize? Listen, you're not a serious person. Terrorize every house there.
Yeah,
every
raiding at night, raiding some Bosnian house at night is terror.
Wait. Can we just acknowledge that you just said terrorize every house there?
The retard voice imitation? What do you mean? Everybody does that. Everybody does the retard voice imitation.
I said, does it give you an excuse to terrorize any house, not every?
Who's saying that gives them an excuse to terrorize every house in Ramallah? You know, Ramallah's like a nice city, right? Ramallah's like where rich people go for their holidays. Like, Ramallah's a nice place. I've been there.
That's why Ethan called it a terrorist city?
Probably because it was during the Second Intifada and there was a lot of terrorism coming out of the West Bank, no?
Was it during the Second Intifada?
Yes.
It was either during or at the tail end.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I'm not sure.
God, he's so retarded.
That's maybe a relevant detail that you'd be missing out on there.
No, I heard that just wasn't during that. He went there and she called Terrorist City, and then they called the hostage that they kidnapped it.
She didn't call it Terrorist City, Ethan did.
Oh, so Ethan called Terrorist City. Okay, defend Ethan.
What?
Is Ethan...
I mean, they probably meant going to a city where there were terrorist attacks coming out of it, because there were, no?
Is Ethan Zionist?
Did you get hit by lightning?
What do you think is more likely? Do you think they'd be more likely to just go to a random house and kidnap someone, or do you think they were actually going for a target because there was violence coming from that area?
They have documented practice of going to random houses at night to terrify them.
What do you think is more likely that they would use their money, their resources, and risk their lives of their soldiers to do? To go to a random house just to annoy some random civilians, or to go after someone who is a threat or had information on a threat? Which one?
Random houses over a long period of time.
Do you think it would be more likely for them to waste...
That's how you terrify a population into submission.
There and harass some random strangers, or to go after a valid target? Which of these do you think is more likely? Which is more likely? I'm going to ask you a third time. Which is more likely? You're not going to answer the question.
I said they can't do either way. They can go to random houses to terrify the population.
I'm sorry, did I ask you what the possibilities were, or did I ask you which is more likely?
In this...
Why can't you answer a single question? How can you have such strong opinions and devote so much of your time on the internet to this fucking bullshit?
I said yes. More likely they go to random houses. Yes, they're more likely to go to random
Oh, you think it's more likely they go to random...
100% this guy's gonna say something like, oh, I was just pretending to be retarded. 100%.
houses based on what?
Based on the fact that they go to random houses all the time.
Really? So if I look up the Al-Qassam website and look at how many deaths they've claimed in the West Bank this year, you think I'd find a big list or a small list?
This year is different because now it's...
I don't think this guy's pretending. No, but that's going to be his excuse, right? He's going to say
that. Then the Second Intifada, there are more threats in the West Bank now than there were in the Second Intifada?
It wasn't during the Second Intifada.
Hold on.
After.
Wait, guys. Loner, Ogreboy's in the waiting room. Do you want to talk to him next? Or
oh no, yes, let's go!
We can swap around if you want.
Okay, I mean, I kind of want to, yeah, because I think this has run its course. Cheddar.
Yeah, let's talk about
Cheddar.
I mean,
bitch. Whore.
Sure. I'm sure you probably want some help.
Ogre boy.
No. Cheddar, stay put. I'm not staying long.
There's people ahead.
You shoot a shoal. Do you know who he is?
The fuck? Where?
What?
I heard a fire
You
pipe.
shoot a shoal. Do you know who he is?
I'm sure he's a very bad Israeli, bad Jew. Tell me. I don't know.
He's one of the co-founders for Breaking the Silence.
Okay.
So, based on the conversation you just had,
Oh god, the guy who has a Hassan tattoo.
Is it likely that they are just randomly picking houses? According to that gentleman and former IDF vet, yes, that is exactly what
Breaking the
the fuck they did in
Silence is one collection of testimony from people who clearly want to criticize or hold to account. That does not tell you what the majority of raids in the West Bank are, does it?
I don't know. Between me and you
don't know.
and that
Thank you
guy,
so much
I'm
for
going to
confirming
go
my
with what
fucking
that guy
point.
fucking says. I don't know. Between the wannabe Twitch streamer, the somewhat YouTuber, and then the guy that actually did the thing and is willing to face fucking extreme public scrutiny to come out and break the silence, as the group is called, I would say I would go with what he said.
Did this guy make a statement on the majority of raids in the West Bank?
He said I believe his final words.
Oh,
were,
you don't know. He didn't say the majority, did he? Because that's fucking stupid.
Yes, motherfucker. Are you going to do the thing where you act indignant and talk over the top of me, or do you want the answer to your fucking question? I'll wait for the answer. You let me know what you want from me. He laid out a very specific guideline of how the IDF operates in the West Bank. And when he's done, he said that nobody that serves in the West Bank has clean hands. Because if you work there, you see everybody as less than. He described that houses are picked at fucking random. He said all of this on the news like 12 years ago.
He said that houses are picked at random, in what? Always? Always?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, wait. So I just want to make sure that you believe this then. You believe that the IDF goes into the West Bank and they just randomly pick houses. That's it. They just go in. That's the average, that's the quintessential IDF operation in the West Bank.
You're telling me that when they... Okay, sure. I
want you to commit to that. I want you to commit to that right now. The IDF operates in the West Bank. They randomly pick houses.
Hey, donkey. The guy straight up says
what the fuck?
That the regular day-to-day routine operation is that as you as the lieutenant or whatever the fuck, the squad leader or whatever euphemism you want to use, I forget his exact wording, but he says that it's up to you to pick houses, and the whole idea is to keep people fucking basically terrorized. I can give you the clip. Do you want to see the interview?
It's up to you to pick.
Do you want to see the interview?
No, wait.
Because you're grilling cheddar. You're grilling cheddar to say you don't fucking know anything. I'm presenting you with someone that put his fucking dick and balls on the line.
Why would you defend cheddar?
To tell the world exactly what the fuck happens in the West Bank, and you're like,
oh shit,
you think that that's what's happening? Well, he's willing to risk his ass to fucking put his face in front of the camera and say it. And it wasn't in the last couple of years. It was like 10, 15 years ago.
So you're telling me that, well, first of all, who organizes raids in the West? A lieutenant or a squad leader? They're the ones who are high level enough to decide which target they're going to pick in the West Bank.
Tell you what.
Listen, if this is the case, then do you realize that if what you're saying is true, then actually that would mean that the most racist Israeli is correct about Palestinians? Because how the fuck during the Second Intifada or today or they were fighting with the Lion's Den or the Jenin Brigades, how in a single year can so many of these raids just happen to result in the killing of people who show up on the pages of the Al-Qassam and the Al-Quds brigades? How can they be so accurate if they're just randomly picking houses that it just happens to be that they kill hundreds of people who are from Hamas and the Islamic State?
He's explaining. You are killing it right now. There, I sent you the fucking video.
Good one, Oracle.
No, yeah. When you grill people on this shit and you don't even know what the fuck these people have been saying, spare me. Secondly, are you talking about the Gaza healthcare? Are you talking about the Gaza healthcare letters earlier? The 100 doctors.
The Gaza health. You mean Hamas?
62,000 people have already died from famine last year. Mm-hmm. That's what you said earlier, right? That was a fucking prediction. It wasn't something that they said had already happened.
Let me find the ledger to be sure.
It was a fucking estimate. They were basing it off.
They were basing it off of bad data, weren't they? They were clearly bad data. Can you acknowledge that was bad data?
In the appendix, it provides a conservative estimate of 62,413 deaths. Starvation and released related complications based on applying expected mortality rates from integrated food security phase classification. So, but the rest of their accounting was talking about the people that they treated and the conditions that it was. You pick one element. You pick one fucking element out of it. You don't even say that it's an estimate, not that they're saying it definitely happened.
Wait,
and you want to present it falsely.
I saw a shot from somewhere else.
Which is exactly what the fuck you did.
Ogre, the sentence is, in total, it is likely that 62,413 people have died of starvation and its complications in Gaza from October 7th, 2023 to September 30th, 2024. Most of these will have been young children. In total, it is likely. Would you say that is a fair estimate? Or that, just to be clear, that estimate was galaxies off.
I can hear gunshots though.
Where?
Like to the southeast.
Southeast. Okay, all right. Loot from the northwest direction. Loot from the opposite direction, starting with,
Right? They haven't even got 500, I think, from the health ministry's numbers, let alone 62,000. So really, you're gonna split hairs with me saying whether or not it was we're saying it's likely versus we are definitively saying this happened. Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
At the time, they were saying that the death toll was in the low to mid 100,000, if anything. And they're also trying to talk about, it's not a matter of saying that you had 62,000 corpses that fell over because their gas tank hit fucking E and they had no food left in their stomach. It was a matter of you can't heal from wounds. You get any pre-existing fucking conditions or anything else like that. If you're malnourished and you are starving, you do not heal. You get worse. That's part of that calculus. But yes, it was an overestimate, sure, but it was an estimate. You were saying earlier that they said it had already happened, this definitely happened. They were saying likely. They were saying estimate. That's the point.
They just said it's likely that
fucking information.
Oh, so they just said it's likely that this has happened. Come on. I'm sorry if you're putting that claim out with what we knew about what was happening in Gaza last year. You would never hold anyone to this level of charity. You would never hold anyone like me to this point of charity. What the fuck are you doing, man?
You're sticking specifically to the idea that they are talking about people that have died from lack of food, period. That's the only reason. That's not what they're saying there. And yes, I agree.
Starvation-related death.
Over fucking estimate, yes. Complications from not eating, i.e., like if you had cancer or if you had fucking some sort of overall in general organ failure.
Do you acknowledge that it was an intergalactic level of overestimation? That it was an obscene overestimation?
You're bouncing that off of the returns of the Gaza, the health ministry, yeah?
Returns that have been gathered twice in ceasefire periods now, yes.
Yeah, they don't have the full... yes, it was a huge overreach, but it was also something that they were basing an estimate on, not saying that it actually happened.
Well, no, actually, how does the IPC
the words
work?
Likely and estimate means something fucking else from definitely, doesn't it?
So did they misread it?
Yes,
so do they not know how to... Yeah, so do they not know how to read the IPC reports then? What did the IPC report say?
They know how to fucking read them.
Oh, the IPC had, what did it have? Projections, but it also had assessments, as in we are currently at this stage. We are currently at catastrophe.
Projection derived from IPC data on food insecurity levels, not a count of confirmed starvation deaths, which official Gaza Healthcare Ministry reports placed much lower in the hundreds during peak crisis periods. You were misrepresenting the information, period.
Do you think they don't know how to read the IPC then? They must not know.
Oh. Hey.
What did the IPC report say?
When you do a projection of something, is that in the future? The
IPC didn't just do projections, did they? They're not using projections. They're using IPC declarations. They're using IPC assessments. As in,
I'll ask the question again. If you are doing a projection, are you doing for something in the future, or are you doing for something in the here and now?
I'm trying to help you understand the reports.
I'm trying to help you get on the same page. Can we at least agree on
want to be
something?
on your
Does
page.
projection mean in the future, or does it mean now?
Oh shit!
Projection means in the future, but that's not
So
what we're
we are
saying.
doing something designed to predict what was going to happen in the future, which is still
No, they
My
were not
God.
using, because again, I'm trying to explain the IPC reports that I've read and you haven't. The IPC
Oh my God.
report
I'm
had
trying to get in.
two
I'm trying to get in.
categories. It
Misaki,
had
Misaki,
projection
Misaki,
numbers
Misaki,
and
move.
it had
Move,
assessment
Misaki.
numbers. The assessments were what they say is currently happening, and they're using these numbers here: catastrophe,
I'm returning. I'm returning.
emergency, 939,000.
Misaki,
and
are you
these
in?
are the catastrophe emergency phase
Okay,
4
okay,
or 5,
we're dead.
which
We're
say
fine, we're fine,
that the
we're fine.
death rate has already, not will, has already reached.
Oh my God. A friendly team and a hostile team from behind. Holy shit, dude. Dude, thank God thank God the friendly team like didn't take advantage of that chaos to kill us too. Holy shit. Thank God they were actually honorable.
That smoke grenade I threw possibly helped us a lot.
Yes, it did.
I think so.
I
I
was
think so.
I was the one that sent it, by the way. I was the one that sent us into Speranza. Yeah, holy shit.
1 or 2 deaths per 10,000. They're not
The shit is too loud. I'm gonna do it by half. Holy shit.
projections to take this number of 62,000. They're taking assessments. So
That is not
they
what you
wouldn't
said
be
earlier.
projections.
That is
He
not
is
what the fuck
shit
you said
in the
earlier.
game.
Oh, you are so fucking retarded, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
What did I say that was wrong? What did I say that was wrong?
You presented it as they said it definitely had already happened. Period.
Which
They
if
did
they're
not,
using
and
that-
you wouldn't even say what the
Okay,
fuck
so
letter
yeah,
you were
they-
referring to.
So maybe they misread the.
You just
maybe-
yelled at somebody. You yelled at somebody in the Discord to say, "Do you even know about the 100 doctors?" And they said 62,000 people definitely already died of starvation. So, well, why don't you know about that? Because you were trying to do a cheap fucking gotcha.
So okay, listen, I'm very, very sorry for assuming that these doctors knew how to read the IPC reports. I guess they didn't. If you're saying they made projections out of assessments, these are two different things. The IPC literally has two different bars, one for assessment and one for projection. But okay, yeah, sorry. Yes, you're right. I assumed that these doctors knew how to read. I shouldn't have.
I'm straight up just saying you were misrepresenting the information. So
Well,
finally,
I assumed these doctors knew how to read.
I would ask the streamer, can you put the clip back up of Hassan that started this off? Respectfully.
No, wait, don't let him pivot away from that. Let him pivot away from that.
I'm going back to the first thing that was brought
No,
up.
you're not. No, you're not.
Yes, I
First
am.
of all,
Like, do you guys see how like the anti-fans try to command around people who are struggling with their willpower? Do you see how this is a contest of wills? How just simply it's so easy to follow commands. It's so easy to obey the words of men. Okay? Just don't follow it. Don't do it. Don't give them that charity. Okay? Let them put it up themselves. They can just simply stream it, okay? It's so interesting how the human psychology works, doesn't it? How you can manipulate people so easily. I love manipulating people. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's me being too edgy. Okay,
Yes,
whatever.
no, you're not. The IPC
Meow!
reports. Do they? Hang on. I want to see how difficult this
You
is
just simply
for you.
obey.
To look at an IPC report and separate their projections from their assessments. Do you think it would be difficult to do this? Here, look. I'll give you. It's on the very top of the very first page, okay? And you're telling me that doctors. I want you to explain how these doctors did this. Open that, please. I can give it to you as well, Kalinda.
It won't even load on mine. That's awesome.
Kalinda, is that open up for you? It's opening on mine. IPCinfo.org.
Hold on, let me try something. Okay, so you have current and projected, sure.
Right. What's that saying? So it's not difficult to distinguish these two, right?
Yes, I
Current means
Projected
this
8
is
December
currently
is 7.
happening. Huh?
They're talking about projected.
Wait, are they? Are you sure? So they're taking the number from the right side.
And factoring other shit related to complications on top of just the food. Dude,
I don't know.
they're not
Please don't make
Hey,
stuff up. Please don't
they're
make stuff
not
up on the
doing
spot.
it-
You don't need
hey,
to do that.
They're not doing it purely based off the IPC data. I already read that out loud to you.
Hang on. Kalinda, I'm going to send you another thing here, and this will solve the entire problem. So you think they were using the projected side, not the...
You see, this is how you should talk to a lady, okay? Softly, alright? Can you? Preferably add a please, okay? See? Now that is the proper way, okay? If somebody commands you, can this streamer? He wouldn't even refer to Kalinda by her name because Ogre Boy views Kalinda as a subhuman femoid, okay? They don't view these people as fundamentally human or worthy of moral consideration. You have to earn the respect, okay? Don't be submissive like how society wants women to be. You have to be dominant, okay? Aggressive, angry.
Current side, right?
Sure.
Okay, Kalinda, that Squarespace link, if you look at that.
Okay. Jesus Christ, my poor computer. Hold on. Oh, the Squarespace link? Okay.
Yeah, page 5.
You see, when Steven tells me to bring up a 20-minute meme, what do? 5 minutes in, I'm like, I'm done watching this meme. That's how you do it, okay? Just because the big boy is in the room doesn't mean that you have to dehumanize yourself, okay? Doesn't matter, all right? You need to have self-respect for yourself, okay? Self-respect. Ain't nobody gonna force you to watch a 20-minute meme. Ain't nobody gonna debate you about bitrate on OBS, okay? Ain't nobody telling you, streamer, can you please put it up, okay? Fuck this shit. Stop obeying men already.
Uh-huh. What am I looking for?
Okay, on page 5, it says on the top of that table, it says November 24th to December 7th, catastrophe 377,000, right?
Yes.
Which would mean 2 deaths per 10,000. Okay, and then phase 4, and then underneath it says emergency 939,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in the IPC, which is underneath that link, those two numbers, are they in current or projected?
Oh, on the IPC thing?
Yeah, for November 24th to December 7th. Is that the current table or the projected table?
Current table. Oh, 377,000.
You do understand that this does nothing to your original claim of what you were trying to.
Yes, it does. You kept on insisting
that
you were saying projection, whereas no, this is data from the current state of things.
77,000. Yeah.
I don't know why you do this, man. Like, I read these reports and you just come on and say, oh, well, actually, they're saying this is the project. Like, no, I read the reports. There's a projection next to the current. You don't know how to read these reports, or you just can't be fucked. That's fine. I don't know why you're so fucking
no, motherfucker, and I've already said this like 5 times. They are they're deriving it from this piece of data and other.
I don't know. Like, it's right in front of your fucking face, man. Like, this is just like this is like the fucking dog electrocution now. Like, it's so fucking blatant. Like, you're just trying to fit a fucking triangle peg into a circle.
If anything, I was trying to give Pisco the fucking benefit of the doubt and kind of relive the moment. That's why I was quiet on the fucking line. It's just you couldn't see my goddamn face. Now,
I'm sorry, but it's the fact that you kept on screaming projected, and I'm telling you, no, they got this from the current assessments, not from the projection, which would mean that they're saying this has happened, not this is likely or possible. Sure. So either the doctors meant what I said in the first place, or they didn't read the reports properly. It has to be one, though. It can't be one or the other.
I already admitted it was an overshoot, but you were also presenting it like you were saying it already definitely happened, which is what happened.
That's not the only thing you have to admit to, because you're being a fucking weasel. No, you're being a weasel now. Don't do that.
Sure,
it wasn't just an overreach. It's either that I was right to say they were claiming that this has happened, or it's what you're saying, and they took a projection out of a current assessment, which means they didn't read the reports properly. Which one is it? Did they read the reports? Did they read the reports incorrectly? Or was I right to begin with?
You also don't know what other data they were deriving it from.
They've given me the list. They're literally just adding up. Like, they're just taking catastrophe, 377,000 for 13 days, 2 deaths per 10,000 per day. That's the entire calculation. It's right here. It's all from IPC reports. What's the bottom number on that table? 62,413. It's just from the IPC from the assessments.
Okay.
So, which one is it? Was I right to begin with?
I think they were doing a projection, but they were wrong.
Not know how to read these reports? Did they read the reports incorrectly?
They were doing a projection, and they were wrong.
Okay, so they read the reports incorrectly.
Which still boils down to you misrepresenting it.
No, it's not my fault that these fucking retards read current and thought, let's make a projection out of that. What the fuck? Is it?
The fuck?
Sure. The fact that that's the thing you took from all of this.
I'm fucking exhausted. Awesome. These guys will never.
No, I got one more, man. Are you gonna run? Are you running now?
Motherfucker, he's been fucking debating for like the last 50 hours. He's been debating for almost 2 hours by now. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? You're not entitled to this man's fucking time. Oh, you're running now? You're running now? Excuse me? Recognize your place, motherfucker, okay? You're the tiny nobody, okay? He's the big somebody, alright? You're the side character, okay? You are the XP farm that he has to farm XP from, okay? You are the grind that he has to grind away from, okay? You are the level 5 bandit, okay? That is challenging this fucking Skyrim motherfucker in ebony armor. You are nothing.
What do you mean, am I running? You're welcome on my stream anytime.
I got one more. You gonna take it now?
I haven't even corrected the 50 things you said wrong to Kalinda. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Can we just take care of this last one, since you definitely wanted to pivot away from talking about Destiny or anything else?
Like, where's your response to the rethinking, to the genocidal intent thing? That you said Dolo Specialis isn't actually necessary, but then you cited a paper that says, actually it is, I'd just rather it wasn't.
I didn't cite a paper.
You were talking about a paper that I know which paper you mentioned. Yes, you were. You were. What were you referring to? The John the Duncan video? What were you referring to?
I was talking about a half-hour video I saw where he broke down that if you clung too closely to special intent, that it would actually unwind past genocides.
No, first of all, you're referring to the video that cites that paper.
Yes, I am. I said that earlier, and I sent her the fucking link.
Yes, you're referring to the video that cites the paper I'm talking about. Okay. That's why I said it would have behooved you or John the Duncan to have read this fucking paper, because this paper is not contradicting Dolo Specialis. You understand that? It's saying Dolo Specialis is the standard. The predominant interpretation of this language views genocide as a crime of specific or special intent.
I don't agree.
And he's just saying, the author is just saying, this is how it is.
You're doing an appeal
and
to
you just
authority.
like it to change. That's all he's saying. What?
We don't do appeals to authority in this Discord server. That was what I was told earlier. It's boring.
Why can't I pause it whenever the fuck? Why the fuck is it so fucking laggy to fucking look at anything? God, it's so fucking retarded. Okay, I just want to say, all right, all these motherfuckers do is appeal to authority whenever it comes to the topic of motherfucking genocide. Okay. Wait, hold on. Is it like the key is there, right? Like the door you need to unlock is there, right?
I don't have the key.
God, you ruined everything. Okay, all right. Let's go to hydroponic drone complex. Okay. So anyway, sorry, that was okay. I was being too abusive there. Okay. Okay, listen. All right. I love you. Okay. God. So they always say like, oh, these genocide scholars are saying that it's genocide. Okay, then they're all dumb fucks. Okay. Where's the evidence? Where's the fucking evidence? There's warning signs of genocide. Yeah, I agree with that. What about the definite evidence? What does the ICC have to comment on it? What does the UN say? Stupid. Okay, anyway.
I would rather just talk about our feelings.
For law, for discussing what is necessary for a conviction.
God, Overboy's like a shit they had to flush down the toilet. It's so stinky.
No, you can't just change the
Can
law.
we get to a place that is mechanical?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Can we bring up the final thing?
So just so you know, you were completely fucking wrong by saying that. That Dolo Specialis.
I actually want your opinion on something. Can we go to the last thing?
But just so you know, Dolo Specialis is necessary.
Just so you know, I actually want your opinion on something. Can we go to the last thing?
I don't like letting you pivot because you don't concede anything.
It's not a matter of pivot.
It is when you're not resolving the fucking disagreement. Dolo Specialis is
this is what he
necessary
sounds
for
like.
genocide conviction, is it not?
Poker boy.
Sure.
Why are
More
you,
like
why
it's
is the
ogre
truth,
boy.
like, exhausting to you? Sure. Why are you upset that you have to tell the truth?
Because
are you annoyed that you were?
I hear you snickering, Misaki.
It should be obvious to anybody that's even remotely good faith.
Who says that you would derive the intent? Is that not a legal standard? Do you think Dolo Specialis has to be an announcement of the intent? No, you can infer intent with Dolo Specialis.
In the conversation earlier, hold on. In the conversation earlier, was it or was it not something that for a particular person, what mattered is they didn't think it had reached that point yet, right?
What do you mean they didn't think?
Right?
No, you just say.
Was
say
it or was it not? Was it or was it not? The whole point to say that for her, for the streamer, that she felt they hadn't got there yet.
Why do you call her the streamer? She has
intent or their practice.
She has a fucking name, you absolute fucking misogynist cumsock. All right, she has a fucking name. It's Kalinda. Okay, why don't you refer to it as the streamer? The streamer. What about the stream? She has a fucking name, unless you're so retarded that you can't even memorize names. God, such a fucking stupid inbred.
Hadn't done it or what?
For her.
Wait a minute.
Correct?
Are you talking about me
Per
now?
what you said earlier? Yes, the streamer, you.
Okay,
Per what you said earlier.
Hold on a second. I'm not
that for
LonerBox.
you, they hadn't reached it yet. I know. We're on your stream in your Discord.
Kalinda, be meaner. Kalinda, be meaner.
He's trying to correct fragments of a conversation that we
Become a
had
man.
Earlier. So, for the confines of that, it was
Kalinda, you must become a man, okay? Kalinda, you have to transition.
That part.
Kalinda, you have to transition. Undergo gender transition immediately.
Then why were you saying you don't need dollar specialis for a conviction?
Kalinda!
That's got nothing to do with believing or not.
Yeah, she's merely a proxy to them. Yeah, not even a full person.
I didn't say you needed it for a conviction.
Damn, you sound so
trying
soft.
to reframe
Come on.
and say that when you
Come on,
look
get
at
your
the
fucking head in the
extent
game.
of the damage
Right.
and commentary
Oh, shit, never mind, you don't
from
have the key.
both military
I'm
and
retarded.
government leaders, that you could
People coming from the
look
northeast.
at the outcomes and tell what was happening.
Okay. That's not what you said earlier, but it's fine. If you want to retcon, that's okay.
No, I'm elaborating. Why do you sound so exasperated?
It's not elaborative if it contradicts what you said earlier.
No, it's not. Now then.
Now then.
Can we
Let's get to the
God, they better not be on the top.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes, shall we?
Can you bring up the content nuke again? Hopefully you still have it on the same screen.
I mean, I don't.
Kalinda or me?
I hope that it. My
Christ, so
computer's about to
stupid.
explode, bro.
You know her fucking name. It's Kalinda, motherfucker.
Is it that people were horribly
I'm on
raped?
a laptop. Yes, it's the people
The
who were horribly
so
raped one. Yes.
Cheddar
He does sound drunk.
Cheddar wanted
actually.
the context for that interview. That
Wait, is it me or does Ogre? Okay, so either Ogre Boy is drunk right now, or he's like actually retarded. Okay, probably both. Okay, but he sounds like he's like slurring his words because he hasn't developed the part of his brain properly that does like speech processing, which is why like he is slurring his words right now because he's like struggling to even get like a single syllable out. You know when this guy has literally a dysgenic speech impediment. Okay, this guy is not like pronouncing his words properly, or he's drunk, or both. Okay, probably both. God, this guy is so embarrassing. God, he's so cringe.
That was Kamala talking to Dana Bash, and Dana
what the fuck?
specifically set up
Just
for her
fucking teleported.
the question.
Did you feel that?
About
okay,
whether or
thank
not
God.
she would be willing to apply
I was like, what the
a
fuck?
arms embargo to attain a ceasefire. That was the one moment where she had national
Top's
attention
clear.
to be able to say, much in the same way she said for other matters about how she
hey.
loves the law, that she would have been willing to follow laws on the books, and if it crossed her desk during her administration, that she
God,
would
you're
be
so
willing
needy,
to consider.
Magabest.
And instead, not only did she say there would be no change, but then
Wait,
she starts
who killed that
bringing
one?
up. She,
Wait, who
it's
killed
not
that
a
one?
matter of
Chad Zalipa.
him laughing when she says
Oh.
rapes.
Oh shit!
What the
Okay.
fuck?
She immediately
just
goes
jumped.
back
It just
to
jumped.
October 7th when
North.
she's given the
Having
opportunity
a look.
to show that she gives a
What the
shit about
fuck?
Palestinians. She centered it on that first. Like this was in fucking late October, as opposed to dealing with whether or not like actual war crimes have been
okay.
committed.
Owie.
Oh, wait, what do you mean, okay?
Under those circumstances, that's
Yeah,
not
you
a
can't just
matter
say,
of saying, "Oh, he's
okay.
laughing
What does
about
that mean?
rapes." He
I'm
was
scared.
grimacing because if
What do you mean you're
anything,
scared? Dude, that
she was
doesn't tell
fucking
me
reframing
anything.
it back to something that had nothing to do with what a lot of people were concerned about in that moment.
Yeah, and that's why I asked.
Misaki, come here. Misaki.
Cheddar Doyle, or whatever they're called. That's why I asked this person. Do you think grimacing, for whatever context, about a claim that's true is worse or better than grimacing at something that's false? Because they were trying to bring up me laughing at rapes, which is actually me laughing at someone exaggerating and making a false equivalent with rapes.
Oh, I think even with your attempt to reframe and say that it was a matter of hostages versus administrative detention is still fucking
It's not
pathetic.
just that.
But
it's not just that. No, it's also to do with first of all, is administrative detention, is that permitted by the Geneva Convention or not?
Oh my god.
Oh, it is. Sorry.
What a derp. Wait for it to jump up.
By the Geneva Convention.
Any circumstance where someone does
okay, now we can.
and they're snatched off the fucking street, and in turn they don't even know why they're there.
Oh my god, why do I keep missing?
No one is saying that. So yeah, in both cases, I think it was okay to.
Okay, you guys need big arc killer weapons.
Wait, you don't disagree with that, do you?
What the optics of?
It's okay to grimace or to laugh at exaggerations. Doesn't mean you're laughing at the crime itself.
Hey, for as much as you guys thrive off of scrolling yeet, I would say at the end of the day that's very shaky ground to walk on. Okay. Well, this is fun as usual.
What's going on?
Yes, you're still here.
This was fun as per usual. You take care, bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
That's so cringe.
Did he speak there? I didn't hear that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Did.
I was sorry. I was lagging. I didn't hear any of that.
No. You should You should have played into it. You should have played into it.
All right, toodles.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What a bunch of inbreds. God, they're so stupid.
What time is it for you right now?
I didn't. When did it? What was the last thing I said?
The last thing you said, something about. I'm sorry. My brain is mush right now, and also, yeah.
There are people up there.
Someone's here, right here.
Fuck! Damn. Oh, never mind.
Hello?
Thank you, Toby.
Toby's scared the shit out of me.
Banning all the insane.
Oh shit, they're inside.
Now in my chat. I should have known this was going to happen as soon as I went on Disco's stream. I mean, I kind of figured that it might, but then again, you know what?
Because I'm here as well. These guys have a lot to. That's where they live.
Behind Foodshops.
Apparently, Jesus.
What behind?
God damn.
Is that a volcano?
Yeah.
That's a volcano.
Oh fuck.
Is that big for you?
Volcano in a short.
Yeah, I mean it is.
In a short range context. Fuck me.
There's just a bunch of stuff that haven't really,
Ow.
I had a feeling that if you came
What
here,
the fuck? That came out of nowhere. That guy came out of nowhere. That guy was flying.
The people will come.
Flying at 50 miles per hour.
Who would have shocking? Who would have ever thought to? Oh, it's the Kuihman people. Yeah. That's goddamn.
My loot. Oh,
you gave
come
that
on.
guy so much.
Well. Wait, they're talking about Kuihman. Oh my god, Kuihman, my beloved, my crush.
The people will come. Who would have shocking? Who would have ever thought to? Oh, it's the Kuihman people. Yeah.
Aw. Dude, I just got a DM from someone saying, okay, can I just read this out? Just mainly because it's so cute. Hi, do you by chance have a PO box or something I can send some cute hair clips to? I know you've been rocking the sectioning clips, but I thought it'd be fun to send you something either handmade or fits your style. Dude, that's so cute. What? It's so cute. No. What the fuck? That's so cute. Oh my god, one mutual friend, Destiny. What the fuck? Okay, alright. Good to know, I guess.
I still need 2 motors.
What?
I still need 2 motors.
We lost everything because of your motors.
Yeah.
Just open.
Okay,
just,
we'll find some more motors.
Oh my god! Just put the car hoods in the bag, little bro.
You gave that guy so
motors
much.
that are found in like mechanical areas.
Yeah, that counts as mechanical. The cars count as mechanical. Yeah.
What? What guy?
Kuihman.
Oh yeah. Well, he is emaciated. He needs everything he can get. Where? I'm so fucking annoyed at that stupid archive not working.
Yeah, me too.
Why is it not working?
Wait, no comment on Kuihman? What? Wait, does Kuihman have like blackmail on LonerBox or something? What the fuck? No comment? Okay, we'll see.
Oh, because archive.org is down.
The whole thing is down, isn't it?
Yes, it is. If you go to archive.org, it just says it's temporarily offline. Which actually that would explain why you got the 403 unauthorized, because they pulled the whole thing down.
Why are you calling me Food Diddy? What the fuck?
URLs inaccessible, so that's why you're getting that error.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to find the... Yeah, so this isn't actually going to come up anytime soon, is it?
Probably not. I don't know when.
Temporarily offline. Oh, that's okay. Fuck me. My biggest fear is losing these archive websites.
Oh, yeah. You should download all those PDFs.
Loner is onto what Kuihman is like now, don't worry. What do you mean? Not fast enough? The fuck? Isn't the lawsuit almost over? Can't be that slow, right? 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 Yo, hey, Mizuno, thank you so much for the tier 2, I appreciate that, thank you. The fuck?
And then keep them in a Google Drive somewhere.
I do actually have a database of it, but I guess they wouldn't have...
all that stuff's on your computer though, right?
What? I thought it'd be fine because of my I've opened most of it on stream, so the work just grab screenshots from when I've covered it. But that's a really bad way to do it. No, I don't. The health ministry PDFs. No, there's loads of them. They were doing like reports every 2 or 3 days. So that's a lot. It's all in Arabic as well, so I'd have to organize it in English. Fuck.
You'd have to Google Translate it. Yeah.
You do know it.
Wait, guys, I'm so invested. Wait, what is LonerBox's... Okay, this is how I know LonerBox hasn't been watching my content. What is LonerBox's like thing with Kuihman? Like, what's his commentary now on Kuihman? Does anybody know?
Though when you're talking,
he's slow, but he's my goat. He's not slow. The chat was getting brigaded by Snarkers. That's why they brought him up. I know, but like, dude, he's getting hate from one direction. It's not Destiny fans that are brigading. Yeah, it's not Destiny fans that are brigading LonerBox. It's like everybody else, right? Like who are like anti-fans. How does he not know? Why is he not a knower?
These people, they'll never concede anything. Like they just want to use like, because the way they see it is like anything they've said that's wrong or anything that they're saying that's not really adding up. It's
it
like
can't be that
they don't
slow,
really
right?
Care. They're just there to bring you down. They're just there to like poke holes in what you're saying. It's like,
I mean, he's
like,
right. He's onto the game,
really
but
fucking irritating. Like, yeah.
God, I wish men were more expressive. Like you can never know what the fuck they're thinking. They're always like, they're there to bring you down. Okay, but do you realize the severity in which they want to do that? Like, do you realize they want your butt? Like, they want your ass. They want to claim your ass. Like, do you know? Are you a knower? Are you a knower of what they want from you? They want your ass. They want your butt. They want to grab your cheeks and smash them. Okay? You don't understand. You'll never understand until you have been there. Okay? Until they are ready to lube you up. All right? You need to get ready. Okay? Otherwise, they'll lube you. And then they'll grape you, okay? Like, you need to know. Loner knows that his community hates Kuihman. Loner understands Kuihman will twist arguments, and he understands people around Kuihman are disgusting. Then why does he still have a bridge with him? What the fuck? Wait, is he, like, retarded, or, like, what?
Yeah, no, I know. I did notice that. Honestly, why didn't Hamas build bomb shelters for their civilians always gets everybody. That one's always a funny one.
Sure.
Because no one ever has any answers to that question, but...
Well, to be fair, okay, Hamas does have bomb shelters. They have bomb shelters for themselves and their weapons. Okay, they have bomb shelters for their bombs. So yeah, like, I mean, they're safe down the tunnels. Like, no amount of bombing from above is going to destroy the tunnels. Okay, but like, I mean, the reason they're fine is because like they reserve the safest spots in Gaza for themselves. They don't allow any civilians down there unless you want to die, right?
Yeah, there was other people that I was talking to earlier as well, in here. Like, I think I talked to that Cheddar guy and that Achio guy or whatever. I talked to that Cheddar guy some, and then before that I was having an interesting conversation with a dude about Somaliland, and then all these motherfuckers showed up.
Food, see if you can bring defib and
Okay.
share it
Yeah.
with me.
Okay. Patreon.
Well, listen, I'm going to bed, okay? I'm knackered.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, of course.
But these people should subscribe to Kalinda or Super Chat or the fuck.
Or
See, supportive orbiter, Oh, sorry. I mean, supportive sun. I don't know. What do you call someone in which orbiters like fucking revolve around? Fuck me. I don't even know what to call them. What do you guys call them? I'm asking you guys.
Orbit.
Atmosphere.
Gravity.
Never mind. Forget about it.
Yeah, or well, I don't
Be a
have
good sport.
I don't have monetization yet, but thanks, bud.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
fuck
know.
that. Just trying to do this thing, the Streamlabs tips thing. Whenever you guys share that tip jar more often. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
should.
to bed.
Good
Sub
night.
over-
See you
No.
tomorrow, buddy, when you stream, hopefully. Bye. God damn.
Okay, cool. Funny ending.
God damn indeed.
Like she has the most deadpan. Goddamn, is so funny. Oh my god. Thank God it's over. Wow.
But that was cinema.
Dude, these snarkers are paid actors. Okay, to make LonerBox look good, obviously.